Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
I'll break it here. DeFi will be the new bond market.
Right.
Think about it. Right? They can control all the digits they want, just like Tether does. Never gets audited. Even when it does, okay, handshake, back room, what to do, pays you interest to hold it. The longer you stake it, hold it, the more, just like a bond. So think about that action. Think about where that may go. The vastness of, and what did the bankers in Wall Street sit back and watch? They went, we like DeFi, we like CBDCs, we like the tracks of what Ripple built. They're putting all the pieces together before the legislation and the regulation comes along to handcuff themselves.
Okay, so let's back this up and let's make this simple for everyone to understand. And what is the token name? Reggie's token there?
Veritasium.
Veritasium. You're saying that that's the train station. Ripple XRP is the tracks.
Correct.
It's going to connect all the different stations, right?
Only if XRP wants to run on through a brokerage.
And you're saying, though, that the SEC took 96% of the try?
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Okay.
In the names of holding it for the citizens of the United States that they're trying to protect in case Reggie was a scam. They settled out of court, and that was the deal. But what Reggie really started doing, he started playing with the precious metals market. And once he started doing that, they didn't like any part of that. Also, he was real close to opening up an exchange in Germany and in Jamaica. He's part Jamaican, I believe.
Is this guy still alive?
Yeah, right? Well, you should hear what he's doing to Ethereum right now.
I'm gonna have to do a whole session on
that's
Reggie.
Juicy.
It looks like.
He's like, you owe me back fees on every single one of those tokens that ran DeFi. Not only does he have the patent in the United States, he has the patent in Japan also that says they owe him money for the use of his DeFi network.
And this is what I keep on seeing in the comments, and I couldn't tell if it was people were being for real or not, or if it's just some other crazy crypto story, right? But they kept on saying is that he has the patent, and eventually, like all of this DeFi, they're going to have to pay royalties to him, right?
Yeah.
And so he settled up. The SEC took 96. This is a whole rabbit hole that we weren't even planning on going down.
No, it's huge.
What up? Happy coffee time, number 39. Grab your cups. Let's talk crypto.
What's up, player?
What's up, pimp? We got Buster in the hot seat now. He's on the left of the screen. There you go. Welcome in, guys. We got coffee time number 39. There we go. There's our crypto music right there. Boom. Let's go ahead and go through some comments here. How we doing, pimp? You good? How you been?
Good, man. I've been fucking cold, dude. It's like 90 degrees. Yesterday was like 70. I'm freezing. It's like, what the hell?
Good stuff. We played a little clip there. That was like that guy talking about DeFi, Veritasium. I think there was someone else that was really onto Veritasium. I think it was like Alter Vigo, or somebody was really adamant about one weird, crazy crypto. And they're like, no, this is it. So I don't know. I'm not really quite sure where they're going with that. But DAI retweeted that video today. Figured I'd play that this morning and we could talk about it. But Hans Loaded's in the house. Yo, yo, yo. Dude, they love your yo, bro. They love your yo.
Yo.
Buster started the yo train, dude. Let's go.
Get on the yo train.
Hopefully that doesn't become slang for some sort of drug with the kids nowadays.
No,
Like yay or some shit, you know. Fucking kids. Edward Franklowski, what's up? Shouting out hands. Boom. Legendary. Are we rich yet? Almost. We're rich in spirit. We're rich in heart. There we go. Bo Rabbit's in the house. What's up, him? Raw guy. Got his coffee in his time. Now it's coffee time. Darcy. No. No, we are still poor people dreaming of 10,000 XRP, which will never happen. Always take the money. Darcy, shut your black pill ass up. You know you're here for the same shit, you dumbass. We love you. Yo. Uncle Buster, what's up? Darcy, yo. See, I knew you were one of us. Motherfucker. Wakes up in Ireland, starts talking shit. Come on, bro. Use some of that Irish love, that Irish luck, and say some prayers and make us, take us to that 10,000 XRP, $10,000 XRP. You know what'll happen. Ralph Cooper, in the nature. What's up, pimp? Thanks for being here, bro. Hello, people. E4 Rockin', bounce to the likes. Hit the like button, guys. Norseman, Wind Moon. Soon Moon. Shit's happening, bro. Like, this is it. Like, we thought it was it, and every time it just keeps trumping it. And where we're at now, it's absolute chaos. Fucking people know that Biden didn't win. It's been 2 years. It's like how long are they going to stretch this charade out? Some shit's going to happen. And the financial shit's tied with the political. Because they have to tie it all together and do it all at once, you know? So soon, Moon. That's your answer, bro. All right. Who else we got here? Assets, baby. There we go. Sack Corrector. Clown Kid. Zach Rectum. I love it. Yeah. You know what? I do think he's a hustler in a good way. Zach Rector. He does a lot of work, and he's actually really clear and concise about his he's very eloquent. And so because of that, I respect the guy. He works hard, but he didn't really fully integrate himself into like the XRP like community. That's the one thing about Zach, is that he's kind of a loner. So on that note, he does hustle. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe if he's watching, he'll join the show and talk to us. Lower level, what's up, y'all? What's up, him? Ani's in the house. Good morning. We got Alex D Vlogs. Yo. More yos. Who else we got here? Devin Steve. It's no good you lot making those type of rules if the rest of the world doesn't. Yep. Right on. Ani Brito, I'd love a sage stick. Thank you, Norseman. I guess we're what are we doing? What's the sage? What's it called again? Smudging,
man.
Let's smudge the house. Let's go.
Get rid of that negative energy.
Yeah. There we go. Gatekeeping. Zach Rector gatekeeping, telling everybody to get Veritasium. I love it.
Hey, I've came across a couple dudes that
talked about
were
that,
big
right?
on Veritasium. Yeah.
I never understood what it was. I never went down there.
It's only like 2 million coins
Really?
circulating. Interesting.
Sorry about that. Apparently, that guy's saying that is a train station, and XRP is the rails. I always thought that. Man, excuse me, guys. Oh, man, I'm coughing.
He's dying.
I'm dying. Give me 1 sec.
Berserker's dying.
Okay, I'm back. All right. I always thought that XRP Ledger was the rails, and XRP was the train cars, and the cargo in the train cars was whatever fiat or other stable coin or other, commodity. That's what I thought.
Who
As far
knows,
as
man?
as far as stations go, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Maybe someone who knows what they're talking about, come on here and talk to us about this. J. Roy Bulldoggin, sirs, what's up, pimp? Who are these two? Who is these two? We are Berserker and Uncle Buster. That's who the fuck we are. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show,
Who
motherfucker.
said that? Who said that? I didn't see the comment.
Darcy, bro. Who are these two?
Darcy. Who are these two guys? These two fucking guys right here.
These guys. I love it. Crypto OG. There we go. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, pimp? Good to see you. Oh,
up,
Brad Kimes. He opened up a community. You got to get approved to be on it. It's like a community chat on Twitter. So it's called like Blue Pill, Red Pill, or something like that. Like Red Pill Crypto Talk or something like that. I think he got his idea from us. But he opened up like
interesting because he normally doesn't go to the Red Pill.
No, right. So he's doing it in a way to where his name's not attached to it. It's where just everybody.
But even
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Even I'm sort of red pilled out, bro. I don't even want to.
Right. Well, it makes for.
I don't feel the need to speak about red pill no more. I don't know why. I just don't.
Right.
But
well, it's kind of one of those things. Like once you know the basics of like the red pill stuff, or you're like, oh fuck, this is all corrupt or manipulated or whatever, and you can't really do anything about it. You get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna just kick back. Like same with me, man. I was hardcore in the beginning, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was hardcore, and I bring it up because I know a lot of people like to talk about that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, there's also a lot of people that don't really want to talk about it and want to keep it on like crypto. So I totally get it. I don't know. I kind of let the show take me where it leads me. This is a monster of its own, dude, for sure.
No, I let people talk about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just graduating.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really have to like go through it, and unless you are fresh.
My mom's still on it. My mom be like, hitting me up on stuff. I'm like, oh my god, this is where I was at like 3 or 4 years ago. Relax.
Yeah, Steve Bannon was going to go to jail.
She's all about Steve Bannon, bro. She's all about Steve Bannon.
Yeah. I do. You know what I like is Cash Patel, dude. That little Indian dude. That dude's like wrote he wrote like a kid's children's book. It's crazy, bro. Like. Yeah, he wrote like a couple of them, I think. So, yeah, they're going on all fronts. But your mom's cool though, bro. My mom's similar. I mean, she goes like biblical prophecy. She researches a lot of stuff like that, and I'm like, wow, the stuff I hear, and I'm like, oh man. But it's like anyone's guess.
Yeah, I remember you put me on that black chick that was spiritual.
Oh, the Black Queen, bro.
Yeah, she was pretty.
She's in like
good,
London,
man.
and she like dyes her hair. Yeah, but then lately she's been going on like for some reason like a Shiba Inu tangent. So Shiba Inu, and then also like Luna Classic. So I think her knowledge of cryptocurrency is limited, even though she is like prophetic. You know what I mean? She's more like the Christian. Yeah. But yeah, we call her the Black Queen, bro. She's tight. She's pretty too, bro. Like I don't know.
I mean, I only watched a couple videos. That was probably I don't remember when you showed me that. That was over a year ago.
That was a minute ago, bro. She's still doing videos randomly, but yeah, she was like one of the first ones in like the Christian community to talk about XRP, except for maybe Bull Polony. You guys know Bull Polony? He's like this like just an older white dude. He goes super ham on like times and like timelines and shit. It's nuts, bro. Yeah, there's so many like little like prophetic things that I hope they all work out, bro. Who knows? There we go. Number 39, get left behind. Don't get left behind, bro. Don't. Get a bag. Get your bag. Buy a bag. This is not financial advice. Coffee time, number 39. Don't get left behind. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
That pumpkin creamer should be coming out soon too, bro.
Yeah, he's
almost
got the seasonal
time.
Grocery creamer. Yeah, I love that, dude. Pumpkin spice everything.
No, pumpkin pecan.
Pumpkin pie. Oh, my bad. I remember that.
Pecan, man. Yeah.
You're one of those special kinds that needs that pecan. There we go.
Even when we're in Vegas, who was the guy that owned the restaurants? Chris? Was it Chris?
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris has issues. Yes.
Yeah. I tried to add him though. I couldn't find him.
He's in North Carolina. Oh, he's on Twitter.
But he made a comment about XRP's God's money. And I'm like, dude, that's what I think. He's all, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna go get a beer. Because it was weird to hear people be around that many people that think like you.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
And
cool.
we all literally are like, we know, and it's not. We're not crazy. We're like ultra aware of like the financial stuff coming. And dude, thanks to you, bro, you woke me up, bro, and I appreciate that big time. All you did was like
out of you a little bit.
You did, dude. You like smack, wake up. You just smacked me around a little bit. Okay, all right. And I just went ham, bro. And
you did.
I'm grateful, bro. So even though it's been taking a little while, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a year or two, couple years, it's nothing. That's nothing compared to this massive, giant, evil, like situation we're facing. That's been in place for a long, long time. So that long time, bro. For that to be flipped on its head, and for stuff to happen in a good way, man, we're coming on it. There we go, digital orgy. Oh yeah. Chi-Town, positive to discuss. You might be able to solve the power structure. WEF, World Economic Forum. I don't know what are you shilling the World Economic Forum, Chi-Town? Good morning, Pim. We got Alex D Vlogs. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Right guy, pumpkin creamer. Boom. Get it right. Pumpkin pecan. Right guy. Pumpkin pecan. It's kind of hard to say. Pumpkin pecan. Pumpkin pecan. I can't say it, bro. I can't do it. Broken. Pumpkin pecan. There we go. No coffee. Just trees and the breeze. Let's go. Darren DeGlormo. Susan thinks I'm a little crazy. It's all right. Being a little crazy, that's like the spice of life, bro. Darren, you're always welcome here, bro. You're not crazy. You're with family. Susan's fucking part of this, too. She's just as crazy as you are. There you go. You're both the same. So shut up. Shut up and sit down. There we go. Darcy, deep XRP state. Yeah, dude. He's just looking for fucking likes. That's what he's doing. He wants everybody to just fight him. You just want to stir the shit pot, don't you, Darcy? I love it.
Hey, it could be, man. Either way. Could be.
We got 18 viewers. Coffee time number 39, guys. Here's the link. Come join us. Let's talk about some stuff. Here we go. Let's talk about Veritasium. Let's talk about, lately I've been thinking about, should you up your bags of like different X cryptos? Should you do, get some XLM, get some XDC just to kind of pad things? You know what I mean? I don't know. Talk about that. But happy coffee time, guys. Grab your mugs. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see where this goes. When Flare, I think they postponed it a little bit. I think it's what? I heard something like October 24th, like tomorrow, or early November, something like that. But I could be wrong because they might have re-postponed it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see for sure. But yeah, guys, join us. The link's in the chat. Go ahead and join the live stream if you guys want to talk shop. Let's go ahead and poke through some Twitter stuff. So we have digital asset investor, and he's onto this this new guy with a hat. So I'm not sure what that's all about. I know that shit is popping off when it comes to the Hinman emails. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Attorney Jeremy has to say with that. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll play that real quick. So this one right here, this is Attorney Jeremy. If you guys don't know, Jeremy Hogan is an attorney that's been doing a lot of the assessments with Twitter. And he's got a little 14-second blip here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here we go.
You could say that Garlinghouse's tweet was a declaration of war, and declarations of war, as history tells us, are always made from places of strength.
There we go. Let's go ahead and pause this. So what he's talking about here is Brad Garlinghouse did a tweet 3 days ago on the 20th. And he says, Brad Garlinghouse he said that the SEC wants you to think that it cares about disclosure, transparency, and clarity. Don't believe them. That's a pretty fucking bold statement, especially if you're in a lawsuit with the SEC This could be like defamation, declarations of war. This could be all kinds of shit. Slander. This is, you know what I mean? It's a big deal. So this just says that he's coming from, like Jeremy said, he's come from a position of strength. So he says, don't believe them. And he goes, when the truth eventually comes out, the shamefulness of their behavior here will shock you. So that means, like, Brad, something's happened, man. Brad, they've won, all this stuff. But this is in reply to Stuart Alderati. Stuart Alderati made a comment. He goes, over 18 months and 6 court orders later, we finally have the Hinman docs, internal SEC emails, and drafts of his infamous 2018 ETHgate free pass speech. Yeah. And he goes, while they remain confidential for now at the SEC's insistence, I could say that it was well worth the fight to get them. So that's a big deal. You know what I mean? We got the Hinman emails. That shit happened. Brad's fucking declaring war. Like, some shit, they got him by the balls. Like, SEC's going down. Or something of that nature is actually happening. And that's,
you could say that Garland.
That's a big fucking deal, guys. You know what I mean? We've been waiting on that shit for days to see the corruption of all this. So I do know that. Let's go ahead and take a look. I know that Hans Loaded left us a link. So let me go ahead and go to that link and then see what we got here, and then we'll share that and talk about it. Guys, the link's in the chat if you guys want to join. Let's go to the channel. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can find Hans's link in the chat. So I have to go over to YouTube, and anything you guys like, any links or anything you leave in the comments, they're only clickable through YouTube. So it takes a second for it to load up and for me to actually pull up the actual YouTube in the background. So give me 2 seconds here. Let's pause that. Let's go to the chat. See if it'll even fill. I'm not sure what it's doing. Yeah, it's kind of blacking out. Sometimes YouTube acts up a little bit and it doesn't show me the live chat. So we'll see. I love it, dude. Brad and DAI, shout out to you guys. We got they're always like on the very tippy top cusp of like the red pill stuff. They're always on like and they'll retweet stuff, but personally talking about it is like social suicide. You know, that's the hard part, you know. But we do have a tweet here from Tony Valentino, and waiting for that YouTube to load. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got let's go ahead and load that one too. Okay, I got Hans's loaded tweet. Might be some crazy red pill shit, but 13 views. Yeah, 12 seconds. Yep. Attorney Jeremy. Yeah, so Hans Loaded, he did also tweet this as well. So there we go. So shout out to Hans on Twitter. Boom. So he also tweeted this Jeremy thing. He said, Attorney Jeremy, I see what you did there. And so we're going to go ahead and play this Hans Loaded clip, and we'll see what's up.
Makes me wonder why.
So hold on here. Let me go full screen. Here we go.
It makes me wonder why the SEC didn't bring this action in California, where it'd be easier to win. No takesy backsies.
You let us trade it for years, and thus no Gibbsies backsies? Is that basically your response?
It makes me wonder why the
Gibbsies backsies? That's funny. Yeah. California, no Gibbsy upsies, no takesy backsies. I love it. Their lawyer speech is hilarious. All right, let's go here. All right, then let's go to the Valentino tweet from Brad. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Shout out to Digital's Perspectives. Like I said, they get it on the tippy top of this. We got Brad here throwing eyes and question marks. And we got Tony. If you know Tony Valentino, it's like a doom gloom type thing. It's pretty funny. But I'm not sure if it's a satire account. I'm not sure what's going on. But this guy goes ham with the shit. He goes, the UN will take over. They will give the backing for XRP to be the world currency. IMF will take control of the XRP escrows. New world order, world government, centralized laws from the UN. IMF is the central bank of central banks to dictate global monetary policy. And then Mr. Intuitive says, that ain't happening. So, anyways, that's really like it's weird. It's still technically like a divided kind of feeling when it comes to, you know, what people think of where our financial system is going. You know what I mean? Because you got the people that are like, we're all going to fucking die. CBDCs are got laser beams built in. They're going to fucking laser us. And then you've got the whole like, dude, CBDCs are just going to be used like any other digital instrument and it's all good. Whether or not somebody is right about us going down the evil path 10, 20, 50, 30 years ago or years from now with CBDCs, yeah, we could totally see that happening. The whole social credit system, the whole cameras on every fucking street corner, watching you pick your nose at the street corner before you jaywalk, like, and then you get a ticket in your mailbox at home. Like, yeah, that can happen, you know, but whether or not it's going to be as doom and gloom as we're looking at now, like as far as Tony Valentino looking, it's, you know, who knows? All right, guys, we got some pimps in the back. Boom. Pimps in the back. Pimps in the back. What's up, pimps in the back? How we doing, guys? Zeno, we got Vlog's girlfriend on screen, which is Alex D Vlogs. How we doing, guys?
What's up?
Happy coffee time.
Happy coffee time. Word.
What up, man?
Just chilling, waiting for you motherfuckers to wake up and join the show. Let's go. How we doing, guys? Zeno, what's up, pimp? He's got the Houston Astros hat on. Boom. What up, Zeno?
I said it before. That hat's hella tight, though, man.
I think you're on mute.
Hat.
You're on mute. You're muted. Redbeard, you're muted. Yep. Good shit. Got the Redbeard in the house. Got the Vlogs in the house. Finally, you guys joined the fucking chat. Let's go. Let's go.
Any red pill stuff?
Yeah, see? Vlogs talk about shit. He pushes his shit around. He fucking likes to start fights, dude. You're a shit stirrer.
You want to talk about Tartaria?
Tartaria? What the hell's that? Well, go ahead. Talk about it.
No, that land or something that was, what was it? Like, is encompassing the U.S. or something like that? Tartaria.
You talking about like flat Earth theory? Where like we're in a circle, and
I'll be right back.
All the known like continents are in the middle, and then there's the ice wall, and then around that there's like a little gap in it, and then around that is other
right.
The protected lands that they don't know about. And those are like massive, multiple continents too. They're like worlds around us that are in the same flat Earth like plane. Yeah. You know,
I don't know.
Talk about it.
I don't know about that.
Either.
That's weird.
I know, bro. And then like you got the bird, the Admiral Byrd thing. You guys know about that Operation High Jump. And then he was saying that there's a hole in the Earth. So he's saying that he's not really saying the Earth is flat. He like went in a fucking hole and ended up in like middle Earth, which is like Agartha or some shit. Like, yeah, dude, I know that they're lying to us. I know that there's some weird, creepy, crazy shit, whether it's biblical, flat Earth, globe Earth, whole Earth, fucking donut hole. It doesn't matter. They're lying to us about something. And so that's the thing. Sorry, go ahead.
We're still dumb enough as a collective for all of it to be true. So fucking stupid we are as a whole. So I don't put anything past anybody. We are fucking dumbasses as a whole.
Yeah. It could be all of it. Yeah.
It could be all of it.
Quoted. Hans Loaded. Quote Buster now. It could be all. We're so dumb. It could be all of it. Quoted Uncle Buster. Fucking love it, guys. Hey, join the chat, guys. If you want to join, let's go ahead and talk. Otherwise, we'll just call it a day. You guys can fuck off and have a good time. How about that? Yeah. There we go. And what do I look like, a clown? What do I look like? I'm a clown here to amuse you. You guys remember that? Some like gangster shit. It's like some old gangster movie.
So you guys thinking it's gonna happen soon, or it's gonna be 2023? They said March 2023.
It may very well be like a March, April, February. Not April, but like a January, February, March. We were thinking like November, but shit, bro. Like that shit might start happening on a political level in November, but I don't know. That's just my basic thought. Because we're damn near Halloween right now. So
yeah.
Who knows?
Terrible. It could happen today though.
Yeah. Let me throw that question right back at you. What do you think, Vlogs? What do you think, bro?
I'm thinking end of the year something might happen, but If not, then it's going to be next year.
Nice.
That's my thing.
That's it, huh? Just fucking do that. You come and stir the pot, stir the shit up, and then that's it. You just leave us with, oh, that could maybe be it. There we go. We're fucking dumbasses as a whole.
Nothing you can do, though.
What's that?
Nothing you can do. Just sit here, right? That's all.
Yeah, sit there and wait. Be patient, man.
Yeah.
And maybe pat your bags if you're working. You have like a little bit of expendable income on the side. You know, buy more bags. I mean, 40 cents, 30 cents. Fuck, come on. Remember we went to 180? I think at that time I put a chunk into. I think I put a scared chunk into like one a
it's
buck.
Going.
80. Fuck,
it's going.
Fuck. Yeah, and a $1.80, dude, like a dumbass, dude. Like dollar cost averaging that down to 40 cents, like, fuck, it don't matter, bro. $1, $2, $5 is a deal, bro.
$5 is a good deal.
We're lucky to have this at $4 or 40 cents. You know what I mean? So whatever. What are we at now? What is it at?
45. Yeah, 45.
That's what I'm saying. 50 cents, 40 cents, 20 cents. Fuck you. Get a bag. Sorry. Bagman's in the house. Boom. Ghost. He'll be ghost. That's what he's doing.
He'll be ghost. He's all ghost.
He's gone. He's gone. What's up, Bagman? How you doing? We got Bagman's got a new album, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't know if he put it out yet, but Moonshot 3. So we did a listening party in Vegas. I'm not sure if you guys were there last month. We were there in Vegas. We did a live show.
I didn't go.
But the whole premise of that show was that he's got a new album. So he's got Moonshot 3 coming out, guys. And if you don't know XRP Bags' albums, he's got Moonshot 1, Moonshot 2, and Moonshot 3 coming up. So just so you know, that's how the succession of his albums are coming. And Bagman's also got a video game with Arcade X, I think, X Arcade, something like that. And he it's called Moon Commander. So check out his tweets, guys. He's got some cool shit coming. Boom. Big beard on screen. What's up, pimp? How we doing, Ed? We got Big Beard Ed on screen. How you been? You been good lately?
You know, just living it day by day as we can do.
Right.
Just waiting for the SEC lawsuit to get over and try to accumulate and, you know, XRP, baby.
Cheers to that, brother. Cheers to that. SEC is going down. If like Brad, dude, it's getting just more ham. It's like tightening. It's like almost imperceptible. People are like I remember, dude. Cheers. There we go. Big Beard Ed's cheers in with a beer. Get your cheers up. Get your cheers. We got Big Beard Ed. Dude, I appreciate you saying that. But no, it's almost like it's tightening.
Pumpkin ale, nice, man.
Might as well put pecans in that. Let's go. But no, it's tightening. And because of that tightening, it's almost like imperceptible. So if, like, for instance, a year and a half ago, if Brad Garlinghouse were to fucking tweet that, like, people's heads would explode so bad. And then, like, dude,
that's a big ass tweet, man, because that shit's about to go down. Tweet. Like,
shit's about to go down. Tweet. But the problem is people. Right. People aren't seeing that shit because they're like, oh, Ukraine or whatever the fuck's going on. Or like, or whatever else they don't care anymore or something. It's like, it's almost like a spell, like a fog.
It's open up BRZRKR, you know? And then
that BRZRKR news was massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. And that was one of the biggest proofs that tied the Riddlers and the Bearable Guy stuff to reality. That was fucking huge. Nobody did anything. Nobody said anything.
No one
Saudi Arabia wants to join BRICS.
Like, how long have they been telling this of us this shit? Oh, you're a bunch of crazy bunch of fucking numbskulls. Bunch of fucking you guys follow a bunch of idiot fucking unicorn riddlers on fucking bear. No, dude.
Bearable guy, 1, 2, 3.
We're the guys listening. We're the guys listening to the Riddler stuff. It's
everything
huge.
he says came true except for $5.89.
Well, that
there's
didn't
a school
become true
right
yet.
in New Jersey where I live in Sussex. Ripple donated money, millions of dollars to that school. That was part of Bearable Guy's 1, 2, 3 thing. I guess they're not kidding around. That was like, wow,
bro. Yeah, and that's a big deal.
What do you mean, Big Beard? What happened? with the school?
Bearable Guy 123 had a riddle saying, I guess they're not kidding around. And then Ripple donated millions of dollars to different schools to help the education and stuff like that. And Bearable Guy 123 said, I guess they're not kidding around with like a baby doing like this number. And it was in my local newspaper. Ripple Labs donates so much money. And I was blown away. That's just like proof in the everything, man.
And that was a while ago.
That's just coincidence.
Yeah.
So
that's just coincidence.
I believe, and then didn't they say if you get Visa and MasterCard, the price of XRP will be $333? So I mean, we got that and plus more. So boom.
It'd be nice though, like people are gonna. How did you do it? I just listened to some Riddlers. You know what I'm saying?
What's a Riddler?
How dumb are they gonna? How dumb are they gonna look?
Also, like CKJ,
what's
right?
a Riddler?
CKJ went to go find a box in the woods from Bearable Guy 123. As soon as he found the box, the horn hopped in the background, like you found it, and then he had to burn that message in that box, and that message in that box went on Reddit right after he burned it. Boom.
Bro, like, talk to it. Tell us that story, bro. Tell us that story in more
so
detail.
CKJ,
we got Alan on screen. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up? Can you guys hear me?
Got a thing saying find this box in the woods somewhere. He's in Philly. He's not that far from me. He's like 2 hours away from me. So find some box in there. He found the box, and it had Bearable Guy's message in there, and he took it home. When he found the box, though, in the woods, it went beep, like a real loud car horn, like someone's watching as well. So he took it home. He was having his show, it was BRZRKR, 123 show, and then he read the message. As soon as he got done with the message, it went right onto Reddit, on a blog with that same message, and then he was told he had to burn it and get rid of the message, and he burned it right there on the show, and his girl freaking flipped out because it was just in flames, and it's just like, what in the world? Like, Bearable Guy 123 gives him a message to find a box, to find the new riddle, then as soon as he reads it, it goes on Reddit, and Reddit, boom, it's there.
Right, so you're implying that CKJ didn't post that message, meaning someone else posted the message on Reddit, which must have been Bearable Guy 123, right? So how did CKJ get the message from Bearable Guy? Was that tweeted to him?
I guess he messaged him.
He had contact with him. He had contact with Bearable.
How long ago did this happen? When was
that's
this?
like 2 years. 2 years. Like 2 years.
Yeah,
that's another. That's a bullish ass proof that I wasn't even aware of. I wasn't even aware of that because I came in late in the game. You guys are OG.
2020. I'm
like
2016.
He was called CKJ, right? He was called CKJ. It's like kind of the same as China, Korea, Japan, and they were touting that for a while. And then he changed his name to BRZRKR. I don't know why, but he just changed it. So it's weird.
Well, I think it had to do with
sorry.
When he was doing charity work for kids with cancer, they had the XRP tip box, and people were donating to the tip box to go to the cancer place. But you know how YouTube takes a portion of the money, right? So he's I'm not good at math either, but he miscalculated like maybe a $200 or $300 or less. But he donated more to it just to make up for it, and people are saying he stole the money and he's a fraud and stealing. But he's not that case. He's not that case at all.
Him and what's his name, Sam I Am, got into like argument, and
yes, Sam I Am tried to destroy him.
Yeah, he went after him on that.
Yeah, like I think he's the one who made him go to Taiwan or Singapore.
Oh wow, I remember that. No, Singapore, Swell. For the Brad Hines and Digital Asset Investor was at Swell, and they hung out with David Schwartz, and they saw him outside of the building, and they didn't even let him in. Even though he got freaking, tricked like that. It's crazy. He flew from Philly to freaking Singapore. That freaking guy's amazing. And
These
he
are
had the
OGs. This
he
is
had
no
the
bullshit.
First
These are
interview with
OG.
Jimmy Schwartz in New York, in the Swell in New York. 1,500
Yeah,
people
that's
are on
terrible.
his channel.
This is OG stories, guys. Like, how soon do we forget the OG proofs? Like, no wonder people have been on this train for a long time. No wonder we're hodling. No wonder
You don't know these stories, bro?
Dude, there's a lot of stories I don't know, man. I came in like 2020 era, bro. Like, I was not privy to a lot of this stuff. Yeah.
That's
And
where
so-
I'm just watching this whole
Sorry, go
industrial revolution transparent.
It's a great show.
I'm gonna get my coffee filled up. I'll be right back, guys.
From Madame Lagarde to Glenn Hutcherson, the prices of distraction to the protocol.
You know, the faster payments task force with Ryan Zagone. I was like huge on Ryan Zagone. He was gonna be my man. Like, and then he quit.
Yeah, but where did he go?
He went to a different company that did like blockchain, and I was like, wow. They're just like improving the rails, like making everything bigger. And what's his name? Corey Johnson. Also, I was like a huge Corey Johnson fan for a while. But
yeah,
he got fired. I think I can't remember if he got fired or let go.
I forget. Yeah.
You guys talking?
There's so much information at once, you know, and it's like hard to retain everything. Plus, you have to go back in years to like the real answers because they want you to believe more because in the future they're trying to build it up. They're telling you the answers in the beginning, you know, way before 2020. Like, have you ever watched the Interledger Protocol seminar where he goes, how the ILP, how much money it can transfer or whatever, and then no one answered, and he goes, it's all the money.
All the money.
All the money.
That's an old school seminar. I remember that one.
Yeah. Like 2019, I think that was, or 18, one of the two. And the guy
he's smirking. He's like, all the money.
Yes.
Sorry.
Real quick.
Sorry,
real
go ahead.
quick. Where's Shanti at?
Shanti, I don't know.
Real quick. Yo, real quick.
Hey, can I tell you guys something real fast?
Do it, bro.
Yeah.
So I can get this off my chest a little bit. I was a little bit scared to go online because of my beard. You guys were saying I was lurking on the channel. I'm sorry, BRZRKR, I was lurking. And like Annie was saying, it was like pubic hair. So I was scared to go on this channel for the longest time because of that. Like, I just gotta get this off my chest so I can be less shy, if it's understandable.
No, you're good. What?
You're
So
good,
what are you
bro.
getting off your? Those are the most beautiful pubic hairs I've ever seen.
I just have to get it off my chest. My whole
No,
thing.
we're glad
so I can go online. I've been trying to get my own channel for the longest, and then
Bro.
that put a little damper on it a little bit.
But
Being
no,
honest.
Good, man.
Look
Ed,
at
bro,
Coach JV.
you're the biggest sweetheart that I know, bro. Like, you're a sweetheart. So I am honored to have you on the show because you're sound mind, you're sound body. You're not like schizo when you talk. You're eloquent. You're calm. You're cool, collected. Like, dude, you're a good dude, and I know that because you've been on here for the whole fucking time I've had my show. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, last year I had my Santa Claus blow up doll. That was like a year ago. Yeah.
Whoa! Don't start talking about blow up dolls. Okay, now you're getting a
Well,
little. No,
Santa Claus. You know.
I'm kidding.
Blew
I'm,
it.
joking.
I know.
I'm fucking with
I'm
you.
a car salesman,
Me
so
too.
I'm not supposed to be shy, but
Yeah.
kind of like
I
love this
I was
community so much. I just want to be part of it.
You're already part of it. You're not just a part of it, Ed. You're an OG. You're talking about stories that I was late to the party when it came to the whole CKJ shit and all the early like bombs that were dropped that you OGs know about and remember. So what I'm saying is I appreciate you being here. You add to the show. It's big, dude. It's huge. Ed.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I
Thank
got your
you.
back too. So fuck everybody, especially you,
I feel
Darcy,
much
trying to
better now.
fucking black pill everything. Like,
I
sorry,
got
go
his
ahead.
back. He's a good supporter of many channels.
Alan.
I see
Love
Ed
Alan.
on like 4 or 5 channels that I watch. And he's
Yeah,
always
and that's
on
the
there
mod
supporting
shit.
the community,
That's
man.
the Blue Crew mod
Blue
shit
Crew.
that we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's not a joke, man. Most of us have been paying our dues for years on these fucking channels. Even Buster,
Right.
man, back in the day with CKJ and Brad Kimes and all them, they know Buster, man. They know
I
these
love
guys.
Bird Dog too.
And those are even newcomers, like Bird Dog's. Like even though he's been around for a long time, but in the community, Bird Dog's relatively new. As far as everybody knowing him. But that's a big deal.
Yeah, when I first got in, it was Modern Investor was the biggest. And
so when I got in, it was Alex Cobb. He had 3,000 subs, and I was like, this kid is super smart. He was like dropping out of high school, doing like whatever. He's like, XRP is my ticket out of here. Now look at him. Like,
so Alex Cobb.
I wish I was as smart as Alex Cobb, man.
Alex Cobb was actually he was actually the teenage investor after Modern Investor before he changed his name.
Oh, I think you're
Alex
right.
Cobb. Yeah. But
he was blowing my mind, and then what made me believe into this ecosystem of we need a new system besides Swift because it's 50 years old was love for crypto. He's in Europe. He has a video called Endgame 5000, and it's like 3 hours long. I watched that whole thing, and then I was just blown the fuck away. Excuse my language. And that what's made me believe there's going to be a new financial system coming, and then everything was falling through what Love for Crypto was saying. It's
you guys
blew my mind.
You guys watch a Kung Fu Nerd? Ever heard of Kung Fu Nerd?
Watch him,
yeah.
He blew my mind because he was like, I think XRP was at 20 cents and then it went to 40 cents, and then he made a video that showed it going to 20K, and no one ever said it. He was like the first one to say it. And I was like,
after derivatives, right? That's when
because of the derivatives, and then that blew my mind. I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
Quadrillions. I mean,
there we go.
That's it, man. I'm glad you said it, Alex. I'm going to add to that. That's what got me when I started to realize that they were going to tokenize everything. And when I started thinking about the debt, so many people focus on, we got to have this huge amount of liquidity in the market for the price to move. Sure, we do. But debt is liquidity as well. It's this negative liquidity. It's still movement in the market. So if just that comes online, which they're going to have to do it soon enough anyway, I mean, how are they going to actually reset the value of anything if they don't establish what each country owes as debt? So in my opinion, that should be the first thing to go on the ledgers. It may not very well be, but if that alone goes on the ledger first and starts running on demand debt transfers,
can you imagine just 10% of that?
That's quadrillions of dollars. I mean, that's 300 trillion in what we know is debt right now. 30 trillion of that is the United States. So 300 trillion globally. If this would get 10% of that.
Yeah.
Just
bro.
And
that's one country.
So Crypto OG, right? Crypto OG says here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Finish your thought, Alan.
One more second. Yep. So, okay, United States has got her Fed dollar on now, right? So now that we got that online, what if we put $30 trillion of debt on that ledger just for United States? Let's say we were the first ones to go on and put our debt on the ledger. Or England, with the amount of debt that they got. Which country's actually going to go on first with it, But that's just one aspect. And then we got the actual on-demand liquidity for cross-border payments on top of it. 10% of SWIFT. That's what got me thinking this is 20,000 is really possible. How long is it going to take to get there is a question. But what really got me focused, just a fractionalized portion of that is going to be $10. So, with all confidence, $10 is so achievable so soon, But that was my thought. Thank you.
Do you guys understand fungible? Like XRP is fungible. So it could be an NFT, it could be a furniture, it could be a house, RV, it could be tied to bonds. And then the Nostro Vostro accounts alone, you don't need that anymore. So all that money that you put in there for other countries to transfer money now goes back to the debt, I believe, American debt. You don't need Nostro Vostros no more. That's gone. Trillions of dollars.
Right.
Yep.
Blows my mind, man.
27 trillion.
Yeah. No, but I was gonna point out this Crypto OG. He's a pimp, bro. He's like a reasonable, good, nice, eloquent, perfect. Like he's much like you, Ed. He's very smart. He's very nice. He's not like a creepazoid. He's not crazy. Crypto OG, I met him in person. Good guy. And he goes, I wanted to see if David. He went to Vegas, so he went to Apex, and he had a long conversation with David Schwartz. I witnessed it. I was fucking there. Crypto OG talking to David Schwartz, dude. It was crazy, bro. And they were talking. They were chatting it up for a long time. We were chatting it up with DAI and Brad for a long time.
Oh man, but, just to pick their brains. They hung out with David Schwartz as well.
He literally did this. He goes, I wanted to see if David Schwartz was Bearable Guy 123. So when I met him in Vegas, I told him CKJ said give you his regards. And he said, motherfucker looked like he was guilty as fuck. And that's the thing. Like, no joke. If Crypto OG's saying that, that's like real talk. Like,
so that horn honking, that has to be someone connected to David Schwartz then, if that's true.
Yeah. Well, it's just funny. There are no coincidences, man. When it comes to this shit, you have to be open-minded enough to know that there are no coincidences. Like, there could be... Yeah, it could be. We're so dumb, it could be all of it. We're so dumbed down, it could just be all of it.
Sometimes you have to tell a story, like a baby story, because we're not as smart as the elites to understand. So they tell you in like mockery and like a baby story, but it could be reality.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're trained, like the elites and shit, they're trained from childhood to talk in parables and to know and understand what the world really is. That's the issue.
The only crazy part about me is gematria. I'm blown away by it. I had like a million coincidences already. Like, how many coincidences do I need? Like, some of this stuff is just the way it is.
Before it's mathematically impossible. Yeah.
It's part of numerology, and then there's a twist to it because there's ciphers. You know, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to 26 letters in the alphabet. Z is 26. Then you have it reversed. A is 26. And they tell I've been doing this, and it's kind of crazy. I know. Gematria on David Schwartz's tweets. Some of it told me MasterCard, and MasterCard's been flying around now. I didn't say anything because it's crazy, right? So, like, I wish I did, because I could say, hey, MasterCard's going to have something happening. And you've been seeing it in the tweets of MasterCard. You know, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy, but it's changed my life. Really has changed my life to learn how elites code and talk to each other. And also, like, tell us the message. It's, why would they have to tell us this?
The thing is, if you tell people that don't know, they just look at you crazy. They think you're fucking crazy.
I don't care if you think I'm crazy, because it's reality to me already. And if things come up like from his tweets, and you put in a Gematrinator and you get the words like, you know, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Algorand, and next you notice, you know, what was that? Solargenics went in the news. I was like, oh, I got that code from David Schwartz's tweets. You know, it's just.
Are you getting it from the capital letters?
It doesn't matter with the capital or not. Like, some letters, yes, in the cipher there is capitals change the cipher, but
no, but
I just try to keep it simple.
Oh, you just keep it simple. I see. Like different words, right? Like you just choose.
Yeah, like David, like Digital Asset Investor just said confidential, right? I haven't looked that up yet, and you know, you can see the ciphers of what confidential means and the numbers and the words, and that's how you get like MasterCard or different cryptos, or like I've been getting a lot of the Great Reset, the F word from David Schwartz about like that's a fair hit. Remember the fair hit tweet? I got fuck you. You know, David Schwartz is saying no, that's not a fair hit. That's fuck you to you. That was awesome. And then like there's another tweet that David Schwartz did that said it was illegal to say I don't give a hoot, I don't pollute. Well, if you did the gematria on that, it says it had David and Ripple in the code for that tweet, for the words, whatever. So it's basically David doing an ad saying David and Ripple don't give a hoot, we don't pollute. You know, for CO2 and, you know, energy and stuff, like Bitcoin is, you know, freaking crazy amount of energy and shit like that. Like, you're doing good for the earth, green, you know. I thought that was fucking cute.
Shout out to lower level and also Digital Orgy, XRP centralized, all that classic FUD. Yeah, dude, that's all bullshit. So it's funny. I did give who was missing I think it was lower level or Digital Orgy. You guys were missing a blue wrench. You are now a moderator. So there you go. Also, I wanted to share something hella funny, guys. So remember when BitBoy lost his shit the other day?
Oh, it was classic. I loved it.
Here's a remix. It's hilarious, dude. Let's go. So this is some heavy metal shit right here. Here we go.
I'm the one out here putting the work in behind the scenes, trying to save all these devils. Sam Bankman-Fried, Brian Armstrong, they are trying to permanently ruin it. This is not about money for me. I hope you guys understand this. I'm here fighting for you. It's me. This guy, with these freaking glasses on, this douchebag, is out here trying to tell you that only the suits know what to do. Only the suits. Only the people who have all the money. They're the ones who can determine what happens. No, our bill is for the people. And you're going to find this out. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. Fuck I don't. Fuck I don't. Fuck I don't. The fuck I don't. Fuck I don't. Fuck I don't. Fuck I don't. I'm the one out here putting the work in behind the scenes trying to save crypto while these devils, they are trying to permanently ruin it.
Little Bubble.
Shout out to Little Bubble. That was hilarious. I thought that was
wonder
funny.
if he was laughing when he saw that. I'm sure that he's seen that already.
I'm sure he did too, bro.
He's probably like, this is awesome.
Because it's too big, bro. He can't sue everybody, so everybody on crypto Twitter is just going after him, bro. Like,
it sounds like Alex Jones.
Yeah. It's hilarious, bro. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He's probably lost a shit ton of money this year alone, and he watched his bags dump so hard. Come on, look at every asset that dumped this year, He was like thinking XRP was going to freaking settle like everybody else. He even came out and said he was an MXRP army commander and telling everybody this thing was going to settle.
We know who the
everybody
moon
pumped up
commander
his
is.
shit.
Yeah,
so
we know
you
he's not the commander.
Justice served, man. You know what I mean? At the same time, I get it, dude. He's been in the space forever, like one of the OGs. You know what I mean?
Doesn't he have like a million coins? He says like his company or whatever.
Yeah,
Because
he has a million coins.
Yeah. So
I mean, good for him for putting in the work. You know what I mean? And I applaud him for going off like he did because I'll do that shit. I don't care.
He's a Bitcoin maxi that like sees XRP. So I mean that's a positive a little bit, but Moon Commander XRP Bags is my freaking commander.
He's the Moon Commander, bro. He's the official fucking XRP.
I'm gonna
Moon
give it
Commander.
the Chiz. I'm gonna give it. I'm sorry.
You're gonna give it to Chiz?
I'm gonna give it to Chiz.
I
Chiz
love
is good.
Chiz.
Chiz is good people, bro. He's good too.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he fell off a little
Bags-
bit. Bagman's
Bags
consistent.
Is, one of my top 5, man. I'm gonna say it just like that.
Chiz is good.
wait
Chiz
till
makes
it
some good songs,
happens.
but dude, the work you can't fuck with Bags, man. The work
I
he
like
fucking
a lot
does
of OGs. Yes,
is
he does
insane.
great content for sure.
No,
He's one
but
of my
it's the
top
amount
5.
of work he puts in. It is so much, bro.
Bags
He
is
is
a hustler,
constantly,
man.
yeah, he's constantly in the lab.
If he
Yeah,
can do a
he's just
Buster
always
Rhymes
working.
with how he loses his breath with his sentences, that would be freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That would be tight, dude. But like that's the thing. Bagman is clear and concise, so he wants you to hear his lyrics. So I don't know. You might do it.
Even live, he was on point, man.
Yeah.
All his
No
lyrics
joke.
on point.
Did he play Pump It Up?
Well, Buster was there during audition or during rehearsal before the show, the Moon Party in Vegas, and it was no joke, bro. It was like seamless. Bagman was just on it. He just all his lyrics. He has multiple albums. All of his lyrics are there. They're in his head.
So
It's great. It's like magic, bro. It's crazy.
If I was there, I'd be psyched. Like weed out. Like wow.
Yeah, dude.
They're talented.
Mind blown.
All of them. E4, Berserker.
Berserker, you're on drums, man. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, they just fucking grab everything and start jamming. I'm like, damn.
No rehearsal either. No
All
prior. most bands, man, if you're not like a built-in musician, meaning if you're not like a vocalist on the mic by nature, by growing up having that creativity, if you're not that guy, and if you're not like growing up with guitars and drums like me and E4, if you're not that guy, it takes months and months and weeks to rehearse on a level to where it's palatable, where you can have a show and nobody knows that you didn't rehearse. See,
I wrote a couple of
sorry, go
songs.
ahead.
It takes a lot of time. I wrote a couple of songs, but I don't play any instruments. I was supposed to be vocals. And my cousin, he knows like how to. He used to be vocals and drums at the same time in his own band.
Bro, that's hard.
Cowboy Matt. Yeah, man, he's talented.
That is so hard. You gotta have a mic.
Instruments.
You gotta have a mic here or a headset mic like Madonna or
and
some
he's playing
shit.
Drums and singing at the same time. And like
That's
he
hard.
said, whatever you can do on your spare time, just write songs. So I wrote a couple songs. He liked them. I think 10 years. I think you can steal them.
Nice.
One of them was down
Is that
with
the
body
copyright
shots.
public domain limit time limit?
Yeah. Down with the body shots. I had that
Bro,
song.
dude,
going.
I'll drum for you any day. Let's go, Ed. We got
I'll write.
Sorry. Go
I'll
ahead.
start writing again.
Yeah,
If it ain't rap, I'll sing it.
there you go. See, Alan's got he's your voice now. So
I had a heavy metal one called Insomnia. Like, you can't sleep, your brain keeps going. It was a great song. I have to get the lyrics back because I totally forget it now. My cousin has it all. It's all written down. It was crazy. Insomnia.
Yeah.
I totally forget it because it's all on paper and he has it. I wanted to be part of his, rock group, and then when he comes, famous, I'm just like, there with him, partying it up. But that was my key until I found XRP.
Dude, that's beautiful. We got a little link here from Legendary. We got BitBoy here, and he this is his own tweet a couple days ago about that whole thing that got mixed. And so he goes, and then John Deaton responds to it. He goes, "Are you kidding? This is my theme music to help motivate me to this amicus brief. I'm blasting it on the way to work, brother." So let's play BitBoy's version of it, all right?
This guy not about money. Fuck devil. Not about money. Fuck this guy. Not about money. Fuck devil. Not about money. Fuck this guy. Not about money. Fuck devil. Not about money. Fuck. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one who died trying to save crypto. It's me. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one out here putting the work in. Devil. You're not important. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one who died trying to save crypto. It's me. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one out here putting the work in. I hope you guys understand this. But I want this guy right here, Ryan Sean Adams. Just know BitBoy doesn't represent us either. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one who died trying to save crypto. It's me. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one out here putting the work in. Devil, you're not important. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one who died trying to save crypto. It's me. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one out here putting the work in. I hope you guys understand this. Not about money. Fuck this guy. Not about money. Fuck devil. Not about money. Fuck this guy. Not about money. Fuck devil. Not about money. Fuck this guy. Not about money. Fuck devil. Not about money. Fuck. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one who died trying to save crypto. It's me. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one out here putting the work in. Devil, you're not important. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one who died trying to save crypto. It's me. I'm fighting for you. I'm the one out here putting the work in. I hope you guys understand this. But I want this guy right here.
Okay, so that's John Deaton's response to it. He literally is like, "Bro, this is hilarious." So yeah, this is going on with crypto Twitter right now. This whole shit. And then we got Brad here. Brad Kimes. He goes, he's putting those eyeballs on. Here we go. Put those eyeballs on this disclosed.tv. He goes, just in, Russia has reportedly informed multiple Western nations that Ukraine plans to detonate a dirty nuclear bomb on its territory. Ukraine denies the allegations. Russia, quote, often accuse others of what they plan themselves, says Ukraine's foreign ministry. So essentially they're trying to blame each other for this like nuclear scare. So yeah, it's hilarious. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Nutty.
That's very interesting. That threat of nuclear dirty bomb is you can take out a small city in one of those. I mean, if they take out a fortified area of key importance for Russia, and they could even say somebody else did it. Perhaps that would signal the first strike, and that would give Russia ample, right in their projected opinion to strike back. And that could be really bad, really fast. But and we keep hearing about that. We're going to watch the world melt down as we're mooning, and it's going to be bittersweet. And it's more than likely what they're setting up to happen.
We got E3 on scene. What's up, pimp?
E3 plus one.
E3. He got demoted. Somebody demoted him. Who did that? Was that EC or like Bird Dog?
I demoted him.
Was it you? Fucking vlogs?
I did.
Was it
E3. We're taking a stripe. You're de-striped, buddy.
You got a stripe taken. What's up, pimp? How you been? You good? He gets on and doesn't say shit. Are you eating crackers?
There he goes.
I gotta watch
E4. There we go. Now he's booted up again.
I'm a little ruggy.
He's leveled up. He's a little ruggy.
EI has a new video. Will XRP stop World War III? You gotta watch that.
Who
does?
Will XRP stop World War III?
Digital asset investor.
Oh, DAI does. Okay.
New one.
Will XRP stop World War III? I saw that title. I haven't watched it yet. I was waiting for BRZRKR to come on.
Is it YouTube or it's YouTube?
Yeah,
right?
YouTube. YouTube.
Okay.
Digital asset investors.
Yeah. Bro, that guy used to be a broker, and I think he got the message of 911 because he called out sick that day, and I heard through Gematria there was a letter saying, do not show up to work at 911, and he didn't show up, and he called out sick, and he thinks his whole life now is to tell you about XRP.
Nice. We got E4 leveled up, eating crackers.
That's not me eating crackers, bro.
Oh, who is it?
I don't know. Probably fucking Alex.
Fucking Alex.
Sorry,
fuck Alex. Stop eating crackers. All right, what do we got here? We got a share screen. What is this?
Dude, I don't know. I just saw this. I was listening to you guys and going through Twitter, and you guys were talking about kind of like world stagey shit. And this is just a tweet from Elon, from 3 or 4 hours ago.
I'll look that up in Gematria, the current thing.
Who decides the current thing? And it's like, I'm reading the comments. And I'm like, all right, what are they talking about? The case, the war. And then you guys are talking about the bomb, Ukraine. So some of this shit's kind of like.
I can't get out of the stream and look it up. It won't allow me.
I'll look it up.
Are you looking up the
in a
DAI
while,
video?
man.
And Elon says, this is an older tweet. Yeah.
No way it could be a meeting as well because he tweeted Brad Kellinghouse that, right? About the email?
Yeah. Yeah. So I just thought I'd show you guys that thread. This is always funny. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, this guy looks like Elon Musk.
Right.
It's crazy how these codes come out. Sports is interesting. What was it? The Vikings game? It was the kickoff had to do with Orion's belts. Number 71 was Orion. And the two pillars were the 98 and the other guy. They're like 6'5". And then the other guy was hand. It's like a play. Remember Gladiators? How they go, this is going back in time to this time. Wow. Blew my mind, bro. Blew my mind. It's like a play.
Yeah. We got you got DAI's video talking about the is it the one like 46 minutes ago, Ed?
What's that?
This one. Ripple CEO declare war or GC XRP settlement theory.
1, 0. Okay, make everybody aware
Yeah.
It's a Sunday, so you know how it is. On Sundays we do things.
Let's go.
I'm going to subscribe to this myself. It's free. Don't worry.
Fast forward a little bit.
This is the email, the daily free newsletter thing. This is Crypto Red Pill. You'll see I posted one of the things.
See that one right there? That's the that is the what do you call that? The Brad Kimes Crypto Red Pill group that you guys can join up on Crypto Twitter. So go to Crypto Red Pill, and that's Brad Kimes' group. So
Red Pill.
It's a Red Pill group for us to Red Pill on crypto on Twitter. So that's what he's talking about. So here we go. Let's play this.
What do you think about that Brad Kimes one where they say they're going to limit us on how much currencies we can buy, like XRP? You kind of see it on certain exchanges. You can only buy like a certain amount now. And like eventually, it's going to be where retail investors are out and just creative investors. That scares me.
Well, no, that's the thing. But that's been an ongoing scare for years. A lot of people. I remember in the early days, a couple of years ago, for me, I heard a lot about that. I'm like, oh fuck, well maybe we might not be able to sell it and blah blah. Like I don't think it's going to be like that because it's so prolific. Meaning a lot of people own it. What are they going to do? Just fucking cut everybody off?
Well, look at Celsius, right? If you weren't on that app, you could still earn, but total rug pull. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So,
right. No,
only accredited investors can go in America only, but in Europe you didn't have to be. But that just made the whole hedging of what they hedge. You have only one country that can really do it because accredited investors is only a certain amount in America,
There's going to be countries that are going to let us sell our XRP. They're going to be greedy.
There has to be, man. There's so many on-ramps and off-ramps. Yeah.
It's all about liquidity pools.
I was buying
for small banks and everything else.
I was buying Ripple before it was XRP on the Cryptonator.com. It's in Europe. So I had to buy Litecoin or Bitcoin. Bitcoin took forever. And send it over to the Cryptonator and then transfer it into Ripple Coin. And then I had Ripple Coin. So that was like a process. And that was a Europe exchange so that doesn't affect America.
Right.
No, that's old school.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Buster. Go ahead.
I did the same. I forgot the exchange I bought on. It's a big one. But I had to send Bitcoin over to it.
Bitcoin took 45 minutes or longer than Litecoin took faster. Like I would always buy Litecoin after that and just send it over to Cryptonator and then buy Ripple Coin.
On the current thing, December 7th come up in 8 different ways. December 7th. December 7th proof, December 7th math, December 7th something else. It came up 6-7 different ways.
December 7th is also 9/11, the World Trade Centers. So it's building 1, 2, and 7 that fell down, which equals December 7th, which is Pearl Harbor. So everything's going with the ritual of 9/11. George Bush was born, I think, like a leader in 1968. The buildings, World Trade Center started in 1968. It got destroyed with the planes, and 33 years later, Freemasonry with 33. Brad, the quarterback for the Buccaneers, his number is 1-2 for this first and second buildings. It's all a ritual. I mean, it's crazy. I want to stop this ritual stuff, but it's all connected to 911. Leaders were born to be leaders. George Bush Sr. was Bones and Skulls. His son was actually he's in Bones and Skulls. So that's all connected. Interesting.
Yeah, and there's the mockery. Speaking of the mockery, the paintings. Mm-hmm. Remember the paintings of Clinton, Bill, and then Junior or W. There's a painting of W with paper airplanes and yeah, dude, it's not, you can't make it up. Why the fuck would you go that far?
Tom Brady 1-2
to insist
12.
That shit. Yeah. Also, they've been talking about FTX lately too, and saying that it just came out of nowhere and just was I think I retweeted it from Darren Moore Jr. And like, yeah, FTX literally came out of fucking nowhere. It was Blockfolio, wasn't it? And then FTX, they bought it, and then now it's like crypto.com. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
Tom Brady equals like Mr. 201. They're the Vatican's favorite.
I think Tom Brady's like in a commercial for FTX or something like that.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes. Correct.
Yeah, it's like the Matt Damon crypto.com thing. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to steer clear of that. Like, what the fuck are they cooking up? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, there could be a lot of money for the masses and things, but none of it is really pushing or exemplifying XRP, you know?
So Tom Brady also came out of retirement, like he wants to get 8 rings or whatever within a certain day, equaled the amount of days, like 8 days, for a certain day. It's kind of interesting and it's kind of scary at the same time, and that's where it gets crazy.
Right, here's that DAI video. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here we go.
Things I posted in there for discussion is Matthew Mellon, who was a large XRP holder. There's all kinds of interesting little conspiracy type things that can be in here. Everybody loves a good conspiracy. We're not afraid to talk about them. Go in there and check it out. Right now, that thing went huge. It's up to 1.1 thousand members already. It's over 1,000 members in there and growing. We're gonna try to put some interesting things in there. Also, here's my TikTok profile. I've started, I'm doing the best I can. This platform, I guess, is more for younger people, but I'm just every once in a while I try to do 2 or 3 TikToks a day, so you can go in there and check that out. I'm up to it's like starting all over again. 786 followers. Go in there and give me a follow. Let's get going. Okay, this is something I want to make sure everybody is clear on. Make no mistake. Bill Hinman has been thrown under the bus, folks. Okay, in this whole, the whole Ripple SEC versus Ripple case.
Bill
Okay,
Hinman's emails equal 153.
Let's get going on this. This guy was
go ahead, Ed. What was that? Go ahead.
Bill Hinman's email equals 153, which is Illuminati, which is like it's planned. You know what I mean? Like they already know. Yeah, it's kind of scary, man.
Yeah,
it blows my mind on that stuff.
For sure. Yeah.
But why is it planned? Why is it planned that way? What is the agenda for the future? You know what I mean?
Right. Like why that's the thing. That's why we're here, is because why? We know something's up. We know this is all like, they told us on multiple levels, not just when I say they, who's they? BRZRKR, who's they? I mean, the powers that be, the ones that decide what the next thing is. The fucking, whoever you want to call them.
Do you remember Davos, where Brad Garlinghouse interview, and you look at the window, is a Catholic, stained church window, like representing the Vatican, which is the Illuminati. I found that very interesting because it matches with Bill Hinman's emails as well, which was 153.
Right. And what about it never really got answered, but why in the triple fuck did Schwartz go to Antarctica? What was that about? Yeah. What's up with the Antarctic Treaty?
First of all, that was
what? That never got answered. It was just like joked away.
It was an initiation.
Right?
It was
something
Chris
like
Larson.
that.
Yeah.
Chris Larson was supposed to go to Antarctica, but he sent the email to David Schwartz to go to Antarctica, basically. There's a whole video on this. Actually, from David Schwartz. It's a David Schwartz video. He was saying that he got the invitation. He thought Chris Larson was going to. And it turned out that it was Chris Larson's invitation, and he didn't want to go or something, and he gave it to David Schwartz. And therefore, David Schwartz went, and he was like, whoa, where's Chris Larson's? Where's everyone else? So it's kind of like David Schwartz got thrown onto it. Like, you're going to Antarctica. Have fun.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. Nobody goes to Antarctica. Nobody goes.
There's nothing.
Why are you going? Especially if you're the CTO and the CEO
Russia's
getting invited there. Like, who's inviting you? What are you talking about?
Russia's the closest to Antarctica. Actually, Russia owned Antarctica, and America bought it for pennies.
We got G on stream. What's up, G? How you doing?
What up? Good morning, fam.
Oh, you're in competition, dude. He's got a big beard. Look at that fucking beard. Right on. What's up,
Damn, G? When'd you grow that, man? That's like chia pet style. You just pop up with a foot long beard.
I'm trying to copy his angle here. But...
Been watering his chin for months, bro.
Antarctica can go to astrology or the South and North Pole.
Bro,
like
nobody goes to Antarctica. Nobody.
No.
Why? Why
No.
is the one guy, and then he's blasting it on socials? Like that's like
being-
mockery.
But
He's telling
it
us
was-
something.
It was supposed to be
Being
Chris
in the-
Larson. It was supposed to be Chris Larson going, not him.
But he went and he blasted it. That's what I'm saying. Why? Why? You know,
I think he was trying to tell us that crypto was going to go down south, right? And it did crash. It did crash later on, right? In May
if
or
you're a flat
June.
earther, if you're a flat earther, it's surrounding you. You know what I mean? Like, how do you explain that?
Yeah.
What about Transformers, the movies, where it's the alien, like spaceship or base or something?
Oh,
going
dude,
crazy?
yeah. And Resident Evil has a base in Antarctica, too.
Bro,
There's shit going down there, man.
Umbrella Corporation, bro. It's the new Raccoon City.
Ripple is the new Umbrella Corporation, man. I feel it. I can see that.
I don't think they have, like, in Antarctica, anything like Wi-Fi or anything where you can actually pick up any messages or anything like that as well. So maybe there's a place where you could be like Bretton Woods or something like that, and just like no one can transmit nothing.
They can get Starlink down there. I mean, why can't you get satellite transmission?
True.
Man,
you would have to be, high frequency like OnStar or BlueLink from Hyundai to get those kind of signals, and not a regular cell phone is going to be able to reach high frequency emergency
Starlink
frequencies.
now with their their satellites, they pretty much cover
Correct.
the whole entire planet. I do believe they have internet down there now with Starlink.
What do we
I
got
can
here? We got it.
confirm that. I will try to confirm that in the next week or so and see what's up with that. 'Cause,
Nice.
I'm very interested now we're bringing this up. I think they're possibly testing Project Bluebeam down there, and it's very hush, and it's in a remote location where nobody can really see what the hell's going on, and they're doing a lot of experiments down there.
Brief me on that project. I don't know anything about it.
Bluebeam.
Project
Hold on.
Bluebeam.
Before you go there, what's this share screen, E4? What is this?
This is Space Force. Just someone on Twitter made this. It's speculation, but it's also, there's a lot of who knows what's really going on. But this whole cyber war, everything with the D word in the machine, all that happened. So we were just talking about that. I just was thinking this was something to throw up.
Nice. Nice. Alan, what's Bluebeam? What is that?
Project Bluebeam is a 3D hologram type technology that can produce an image that looks so real and so amazing that it can deceive the masses. And it's been spotted in many occasions. They've used it all over the world, and you just look that stuff up. But that's going to be the great deception. That's going to deceive mankind into believing that there's alien life. There's a lot
Is
of
that like
things.
iRobots with the hologram, like the scientist talking to Will Smith?
Say that again.
Spider-Man with Mysterio.
Is it like a hologram, like in the movie iRobots, where the hologram's talking to Will Smith and it has some kind of intelligence after his death?
No, it's supposed to be in the sky. It's supposed to be like holograms in the sky.
Yeah.
To make you think. Yeah.
In the recent Spider-Man movie where Mysterio is the bad guy, he uses drones to create these big monsters that are illusions, and Mysterio would save the day to look like a hero, but they're drones that are projecting the image of this monster. So that sounds like something like Bluebeam that you're talking about there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Exactly similar. It's a very hush-hush project. It's all DARPA stuff, if you guys.
So basically,
I
our
only used that word one
perception,
time.
what we see without our third eye is it's just like a different matrix, and then when we use our third eye, we see low beam, or what the world really is, like a cartoon of mockery.
You're talking about
in your face.
internally, Ed. You're talking about internally. He's talking about actual technology that is able to broadcast something in the sky.
Right.
That will,
I mean,
influence.
Did you guys see the Olympics when the drones created a whole globe of the Earth?
Yeah.
And like how convincing that looked like?
Well, they have a whole show like in China and stuff that they're using artificial technology and everything else with. So this stuff is coming, and it is going to be digital or fake alien invasion. It's the
So we're like the Truman Show.
Push, you know.
Yeah,
exactly.
But like
They
high
have the
tech
technology. It's incredible. But and then look at the AI, like faking people's face. Like, I mean, it's incredible now. This AI stuff is dangerous, man. Like, I mean, they can come on here and be like me and like saying all kinds of crazy stuff, you know, and not even being the person.
Just look it up on YouTube. Just look it up on YouTube.
God.
You'll find videos like Legendary says there's like cities in the sky are an example of what Blue Beam has made, you know. You could find like short clips of like what this illusion is. Like I'm
not watching
whether or not
sorry.
No, you're good. And then Devin Steve says satellite in Antarctica, bit limited, bit slow. Ships are also use satellite communications. So, Devin Steve has a little bit of knowledge on that. Mike Kavanaugh, did you guys ever see the one where they ran hologram planes into the buildings?
Yeah, our eyes can only see 0.003% of visible light. I mean, how hard is it to trick us?
Right.
Exactly.
So what I've learned about Pearl Harbor is they had American planes with Japanese symbols on it shooting our own ships as a false flag. And I joined the Navy because of that, because I lived in Hawaii. Pearl Harbor was right in the backyard of my college, Leeward Community College. I looked at the ships every day. And I was like, I want to, join the Navy and, fight for my blue jackets that left behind me. And yet it was us, our own country, attacking our own ships with Japanese flags on the planes. How's that one? Yay, cheers.
How's that one?
It's amazing how long technology's been around. We're supposed to be reverse engineering some of this alien technology, right?
Well, a lot of the tech has been so suppressed that we've literally gone like the last 100 years without massive improvements, other than obviously cell phones, internet, stuff like that. But there are things out there that are fucking unimaginable that we know. We know that shit exists in our
The
heart.
military has 10G. It's just we only have up to 5 now.
Yeah. But they only let
they
a
already
little
have
bit
things
out.
that are many years ahead of us, but what our physical eyes have seen so far is what they're allowing us to see right now. And seeing the drones in the sky creating an Earth or whatever, that's just low level tech to them. But to us, that's oh man, that's new age stuff, right? It's they're always keeping us behind on a lot of info. Obviously, it's intended.
7 years or something like that, 5 to 7 years, some significance. It's between 4 and 7 years.
Well, it's one of those things where, let me go on a berserker minute for a second. It's one of those things where, what it is that this technology is so suppressed, and it's crazy because when you talk to somebody, just a normal everyday Joe on the street, they are so internally with their gut and their brain and their heart, they are so internally locked into, they go, no, we would know.
Right.
There's
You can't break
doctors.
their wall.
There's normal. My brother's a doctor. He would know. My brother's an
your
engineer.
wall.
My dad's been an engineer for years. They would know. No, those are puppets in the
It was
the
the Bible
science.
says, belief of a mustard seed. You're never gonna break that wall on someone that has it. I'm never gonna have that wall destroyed.
Right.
There's
right.
no way you're gonna break through that.
You gotta be willing to see, and you gotta be willing to be open to those ideas. And it doesn't change the price of rice in China. It doesn't change the fact that you have to eat and drink water every day and sleep, and our biology is the same. It's just the openness to those ideas. It's not that we're fucking crazy maniacs. No, dude. This show is literally comprised of good people, men and women that are educated, even though the school system's been fucked for years.
Correct.
But we're educated. We worked hard. We have kids. We have families. We're normal people. You know what I mean? But
what about those
we ate the mustard seed. We ate the mustard seed. we have the mustard seed. Sorry, go
What
ahead.
about the kid? What about the ceremonies they have now? Like I heard in schools where if you want to change your gender and be trans, whatever, you're now called this, and then the kid
that's
decides.
them fast tracking their slow agenda. They're fast tracking it like crazy now.
The kids
And it's
decide, I don't want to be the girl no more or whatever, and they have another ceremony the same day. Another ceremony saying he's now this, and now he's now her. You know, the kid doesn't know because it's so young. It doesn't
It's
know
those
what,
rituals, those spiritual rituals to like break the psyches of these kids, dude.
Homeschool,
Sorry,
bro.
go ahead, G. Go
no,
ahead,
no,
G.
it's Halloween season, and even myself, I sometimes buy into like watching Halloween movies because it's that time of the season. Forgive me, but I get into it.
Dude, I'll drink. I'll talk shit about McDonald's and Starbucks, and dude, I'll still eat me a buck and double every now and then, and
So
go ahead.
No, so I don't know if you guys have seen the
McDouble.
movie, the original Hocus Pocus, but I saw the second Hocus Pocus, and in the original, it was a lot of stuff that was.
Midler?
The Bette Midler thing with 3 witches, right? And in the original, they were more implying a lot of things. Like you had to kind of decipher a lot of stuff. And this one, they're just straight up with it, with their agenda. And like they mention eating children like 4 times. In the original, they never even say eat children or anything like that. But in this one, they're like making jokes about it and laughing and everything like that. And then like acting like they were told that children are in these lotions. So you see them drinking these lotions and stuff or whatever. And, saying, oh, look, this is a child. And then they eat it and it's like a piece of meat or something. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? And then every other character in that movie was either gay or trans. Like, it's like, what the heck?
Well, look at this. Like what you just said is literally, it's not G waking up to this. It's them. It's them fast tracking their fucking crazy agenda. Their crazy Tower of Babel craziness. And it's like, what? Yeah.
What I've noticed in like modern filmmaking, like before it used to be all implied, like you would have to decipher all this stuff. And now they're just like, dude, these people are never going to do anything. Like, let's see how much we can reveal, like just straight up. And then they'll still do nothing about it. Like like they were in the movie, the witches are kind of like praised because like they're like a big thing. And you see everybody wears their costumes and all these young girls are trying to be witches and stuff. And like, they're amazed. Like, really? You guys want to be witches who eat children? And stuff like that. Like it's crazy how meta they really get, and then how just straight up they're revealing their plan, and then they're like, you're not going to do anything about it anyway. You're just going to think it's not real. You don't want to accept that reality is real. Like that's how much of the programming we've done to you.
Just as the days of Noah, bro. Go ahead, Ed.
Meta equals death, and also if you watch movies, especially the Elm Street Part 2, where the school bus, right? The school bus number is 201, which is Jesuits Order or Society of Jesus, which is really huge bad. And it's funny how they do that, like the 201. The green is heartbroken, part of your heart chakra. Heart chakra is green color.
Right.
So, I mean, I'll blow these movies for you. Like, if you look at these colors, if you see green, you may see like a heartbroken scene next. Like something's happening, like I'm heartbroken. But I mean, movies are ruined for me now because of Gematria.
No, totally for me too. And
red and
like,
white.
When I see these types of movies, I always have to put my guard up because I know I'm going to see that type of symbolism. But I just laugh at it sometimes because I'm just like, dude, it is so crazy that it's so straight up now. Like at first you would have to decipher through all this stuff and really like find the connections. And now it's like, nope. They're just telling you words and actions and all.
Colors mean something. Numbers mean something. Like soldier, SOL, soul, DIE, die. R equals 18 in Gematria. So young age, 18, you can join the military. It's all there symbolically. It's just, do you really want to know this knowledge? Do you really want to know this? Because it ruined your movies. It were like Freddy Krueger has like red and white. I know there's a lot of coke back then, white Pope, but red and white's the Jesuits, you know, the Vatican's colors. If you look at the Queen's funeral, all of them dressed in red and white. So that's the color of the Vatican, the Illuminati. It's all in your face, but if you don't know the knowledge and you don't study this, you'll just be part of the, you know, ignorance is bliss. The steak is not real, but it tastes so good.
What do you think of the Queen's light show, Ed?
Cypher in the Matrix. What's that, E4?
I was asking Ed what he thought of the Queen's light show.
I didn't really watch it because I saw like already like
She presses a button and it basically looks like a double helix with a third strand.
Do you remember
and
the
it lights
spider?
it up in like a long pathway.
Do you remember
It had
the
an infinity
spider
in there.
The spider on the casket as well? That has to go back to Charlotte's Web, E.B. White, symbolizing the Charlotte's Web, the spider as well. And color purple is royalty. There's a lot of.
You know, I think they use a lot of the spider, the way the spider makes the web in their gene technology. They actually use spiders' genes to when they're actually doing some of the genetic editing because of the properties of the spider web. So that's interesting. I wonder if they use that in these nanotubules.
But see,
Also,
guys
Glenn
watching,
the Funny,
you seeing. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry. So Ed and E4 are going back and forth, just spitting out facts and thoughts and things like that. That type of shit is indicative of being like open-minded, critical thinking. It's not crazy town. It's literally just spitting stuff out and spitballing and brain. It's not brainwashing. It's like a brainstorm of holy shit. This might be connected to this.
For me, it was how
Cheers,
many
guys.
coincidence? How many coincidence? How many of these numbers equal this and equals that? They equals like the king is so many days from the queen's whatever.
Well, it's called
equals
spelling,
king.
right? It's a spell.
Yes. So how many
the whole
coincidences do
English
you
language I thought was actually designed. We're actually sort of speaking backwards compared to how
correct. The
these
English
Romantic
language
languages work.
Is made up. They spoke Latin in the old days in Roman times as well. So even the calendar is different from what we're used to. Like 12 days. There's actually more than 12 days for the moon as well to cycle around. It's all like, I look at this as like Roman Empire. Caesar is his society. What does he want? He gets. It all leads back to Rome. Basically, it all leads back to Rome. Caesar is still living through his prophecies, through his rituals. How many, like Bob Marley, how many prophets do we have to watch die and we just stand beside and watch them? How many? How do we stop this? I'm going into like a bird dog kind of reality.
Yeah, do it, Ed.
We do. We get on board, Ed. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Birth of
No,
Babylon.
and that's the thing.
It's
And
gonna
so,
be-
sorry, go ahead, Alan.
Ed,
Please.
how long have you known about? Because I was
2
on
months.
the gematria
2 months.
kick.
I met Zach Hubert from GematriaEffectNews.com. I met him in New York City. We actually pound pavement in New York, right by by the New World Trade Center. I saw New York as like The Simpsons, like a cartoon. There's a triangle on the Empire. I mean, not the Empire. The World Trade Center that goes up and down. That equals fertility, male, female. Also, the mirrors is reflecting the ocean, which is has to do with money and transportation as well. Transportation, like the planes hit the Empire State Building. This all goes back to what's called Event 201. So when you look at these shots and everything, it all goes back to Event 201, which is funded by Bill Gates. Now, Bill Gates is actually, his father was in pharmaceuticals. He was actually part of the shots and everything like that. So this whole agenda, if you look up on YouTube, I mean, not YouTube, but on the internet, Event 201, it'll show you a month before everyone knew about COVID, it had Event 201 as a simulation of how to do medical, how to deal with this pandemic. And everything is agenda of 201, Event 201, and Bill Gates is part of that. And Seattle, Washington, Seattle has a Space Needle. The Space Needle represents the jab. The jab is mockery. The building is mockery towards us because it's what they planned way in advance in the future to reduce population. But we're in this world now, like, what the fuck is happening, you know? And then you all go back to Event 201. Don't believe that it is like COVID's real, but it's an event. It was a simulation of war games against China, America and China. And then now you have COVID, which was part of the Event 201. Oh, man. It's just crazy. And the people that got the shots, the only way to get the shot out of you, if you're scared because the world was ending or whatever, you got the shot because of that, is to fasting. Eat every 8 hours. Your body will eat your fat, will eat the bad cells, eat cancer cells, and make new cells. That is the only way to get that shot out of you.
Real quick,
I'm afraid,
let me add
sorry
to that
to tell you that.
Real quick. Go ahead, Alan.
Let's add to that. I have a lot of heavy metals and other foreign materials in those shots, guys. It's called natural chelation. You gotta get your body has to be able to get rid of these metals. You can do it through natural chelation. You guys can look that up.
Cilantro gets metals.
Yep.
Cilantro is good to get. Yes.
It's like number 7 on
fasting,
the scale.
There's a doctor that Zach Hubert from Gematria Vec News. He's like my savior. He's like Jesus, but he's not Jesus. He's a human being like me and you. But he speaks the truth and wakes you up. He has 3 books, but 2 are available right now. One is called Letters and Numbers. The other one's called Numbers and Games, which deals with 911 and everything like that. You can get them for free on his website, or you can also buy them for like $5. It will blow your mind with the plane, 77 feet and 77 parallel numbers, and then the plane hit the Pentagon at 77 minutes after it took off. His book is really good, and it goes into Freemasonry and Kabbalah and Kundalini. Kundalini is what the Masons use for 33, which is person and people, equal 33, and it's supposed to make you a connection closer to God using your pineal gland, which is your third eye. Wow.
Hey, do you know
some blue beam? This is from Hans, blue beam footage. Yeah. Let me play this.
Funny how it moves like a Disney character.
Here we go.
Allahu Akbar.
That's good, E4.
Allahu Akbar, semakin jelas. Semakin jelas, ya Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, semakin jelas. Semakin jelas, ya Allahu Akbar.
So they're obviously in the Middle East there, and they're saying Allah Akbar and all that stuff, and that's crazy. Alan, finish your thought. Sorry, bud. Go.
Yeah, man, this stuff's coming, guys. There's several different colors that talked about in the Bible too. It's talked about the pale horse. The pale horse, the green horse that symbolizes the religion we just heard. In that video, and this is just one of the growing pains that we're going to be going through. So this is a very significant thing, and this next agenda is going to be pretty scary because we have to be the ones that enlighten the dumb people, because we've been talking about it most of the show. People have just been so dumbed down that we have to be the light to the sheep, because they've just turned into sheep, literally, because they have
There's a book called The Pale Horse, Beyond the Pale Horse, whatever, which is written by a CIA ex-Navy SEAL.
Bill Cooper.
Hospital states.
Bill Cooper.
We're building weapons of mass destruction, but it doesn't look like mass destructions. We cannot leave America because we'll be killed. The book is actually real, and I met a guy at the 911 with Zach part of the Truth Seekers. His name is Gary. He's in Ohio. He flew all the way from Ohio to 911 to be part of the Truth Seeker event. And his name is called the Pale Horse, which is, I was talking to him because I was with him. Me and him became friends, and we're mind liking. Same thought, and he knows more than me because he's been here longer in this space. But yeah, that book, Pale Horse, is actually he tells you to write to your congressman to stop some of the agendas as well. And it's interesting that you bring that up, Alan. Thank you.
Yeah, man. There's several things I'll be bringing up over the next couple of weeks. I just don't like to dump a lot of things on to the community at one time.
Stay tuned, folks.
I like sharing with you guys, and I have to have all my ducks in a row when I do bring some of this information that I'll be telling you about. But it's important. It's here. We're here to share what we know, and whether people accept what you're saying or not, it's on them. We give the information that we've learned, that we've obtained for ourselves, for our own satisfaction and understanding of things. But at the same time, we some of us are called to share. It
doesn't matter what people think. If you know this knowledge, and everything, it's just they're not the same caliber as you, and they're not ready to receive this knowledge. So do not be afraid to share, and do not be afraid if you're outcasted like a conspiracy theory or anything like that, because fuck you, it's reality. Prince died, right? The song I'll Die For You. He died 4/21, right?
Let him Ed let Alan go Alan.
I've been trying to get it.
We got Rye Guy in the stream. What's up?
What's up, guys?
No, let me turn you up a little bit, Alan. Go ahead.
So, I heard Leia Hepburn. She's a Bitcoin maxi, and I just brought her name up for a reason. She said some little tweet. She goes, I'm struggling with this all the time. Do I tell people and warn them what the heck's coming and look like a crazy person and struggle with my sanity, or do I, keep my mouth shut, basically? And I tweeted back and I said, I struggle with that every day, but when you have, no vision and no understanding, it makes it difficult. But I still do it anyway. I will take the minimal amount of insanity that I will take in to do my due diligence to tell the masses and warn the masses and not sit on my ass and do nothing. God will heal me of my temporary insanity when it's done.
Right.
Here we go. We got a Bagman tweet half hour ago. He tweeted some Warren Buffett truth. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's see here.
Rye Guy, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not too much, man. I've just dropped my girl off at her car. We had a little bit of a night last night, so we left the car at the pub. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it extra pain in the ass. It's a lot better than a DUI, though, for sure.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes down the road, so we're golden. Yeah.
Yeah. We got Bagman here. He goes in and he takes this tweet. In response to it, this is from Mickle.xrp. He goes, I genuinely love how much Flare Networks is blowing this distribution because it's going to piss off a lot of people and let me buy their Flare for cheap. P.S. Hugo Filion, I would like to formally submit my application to replace your current PR guy. And then he goes back. And then Bagman responds with a quote from Warren Buffett. He goes, to invest successfully over a lifetime does not require a stratospheric IQ, unusual business insights, or inside information. What's needed is a sound intellectual framework for making decisions and the ability to keep emotions from corroding that framework. You must supply the emotional discipline. Bam. Bagman himself saying fucking hodl. That's like a smart way of saying hodl. So, Rye, how you doing, bro? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. There was I don't know, was there any astrological event or something last night? Because I noticed at the bar that some of the guys at the bar last night were aggressive for no reason. Had a guy sitting next to me.
The fucking meatheads.
Just drunk.
Oh, it's around, bro.
Shut up. Like we were trying to have like a nice dinner before we went to the bar, and this guy sitting next to my partner he would not shut up. And eventually I had to like, okay, man, that's like enough. You're getting in our space now. He didn't like it too much. He got really aggressive and was throwing glasses and stuff like that. He got kicked out. And then when we went to the actual pub, there was another guy, a fisher. I guess he was fishing for a long time, and he just got his paycheck, and same thing. He was just super aggressive, drunk, blabbering on. The funny part was I think he had like little man syndrome, like thinking he was bigger than he was. And the girl who he met at the bar was also a fisherman, and they got to talking, and they were kind of like challenging each other, just joking here and there. And then they actually got into like a full-on arm wrestling match, and she beat the guy. It was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. The guy was just talking so much shit, and she stomped him. And then after he gets like close to my ear, and he's like, you know, man, I just let her win. You know that, right? And I'm like, but no, man, she smoked you. It was hilarious.
Right on.
Yeah.
But you and the missus had some fun, left the car at the parking lot. Well, at least that's a responsible move, bro. That's good. So if you guys listening, leave your fucking car. Don't try to drive. Don't do that shit. Get it Uber, walk your ass home, or sleep in the bushes. Fuck.
For the $25 a cab costs, it's not worth it. I mean,
yeah,
it's so silly to drink and drive. I've seen so many bad things happen to people. It's just not worth it. If you put a worth or a value on your life of $25 and you decide to drive, I mean, you need to do some soul searching. Your life is worth more than $25.
Hans Loaded quoted you right, guy. He goes, "The girl was a fisherman." End quotes. That's pretty funny.
A fisher lady.
A fisher lady.
What am I allowed to say these days?
Right. Shout out to Love Live Heal. Shout out to Miss J Kill. Shout out to Hans Loaded for being awesome. Devin Steve, I've noticed the more PC we become, the more aggressive we become. It's like a general frustration. Yeah, because you're not able to talk about the shit that you need to talk about like we do on this show. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, go ahead.
I think tensions at an all-time high. I feel it myself. I feel the attacks, the attacks are stronger than ever. I've been married for 24 years, and I can tell you right now that this time in the last year has been the hardest in attacks and all kinds of things have happened than I've ever seen.
You're battle-hardened. You're a battle-hardened veteran,
my God,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
I am more than a conqueror.
You got your armor on, bro. Armor. Here we go. We got Darren Moore Jr. spitting out some truth bombs about this fucking weird. There's been some weird shit with these protesters like dumping milk on the ground and throwing tomato soup on fine art. Here's another one where they're putting like mashed potatoes or something on a Monet.
Oh, man.
Crazy. So Darren goes, I spent years earning a degree in fine arts. So Darren Moore Jr., shout out. He goes, destroying history is disgusting. He goes, if I was a judge, I would rain fire and brimstone down on these two. And the thing is, that's the problem. So before I play this, that's the fucking problem, is that what the critical thinking layer to this is that these are coordinated attacks. Who the fuck bought them their orange vests to like go do this spectacle here? They got orange vests on. Who is not beating their heads in for destroying $110 million Monet? Who is not, you know what I'm saying? So this is like another Antifa, Soros created bullshit. But let's go ahead and watch this video.
I'm sure the museum has insurance on the art too. So
of course, bro, and that's the thing. That's another thing too. If you guys don't remember, that's how they interact and money launder and get money moved by fine art sales. The elite, the cabal, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. That's what they do. They forge a fake and then they sell it, just like Hunter Biden selling his fucking paintings. Remember that?
So that probably could have been a fake. They replaced it with the real move the night before. That's a fake, and they still get the insurance scam.
It's too
and now
easy.
someone has the real photo and the insurance.
It's too easy. We forget all these little facts and these little particulars. It's crazy. Let me go ahead and play this, guys. Here we go. Let's get the splash. There we go. And there's like fucking people just standing around. They're getting positioned because they're crisis actors.
Oh my God.
They picture and everything.
Menschen hungern, Menschen frieren, Menschen sterben.
Black and white.
Klimakatastrophe. Und alles, wovor ihr Angst habt, sind Tomatensuppe oder Kartoffelbrei in einem Gemälde. Wisst ihr, wovor ich Angst habe? Davor, dass die Wissenschaft sagt, dass wir 2050 unsere Familien nicht werden ernähren können.
You know, I gotta say, like, you know, the basic concept of them like fighting for people and hunger and all that things. Yeah, I guess like the basic concept of it is good, but the fact that they're repping the science and the climate and climate change and all that, that's where the brainwashing comes in.
She looks like Alex Cobb before he cuts hair off.
Dieses Gemälde wird nichts mehr wert sein, wenn wir uns Essen streiten müssen. Wann ist der Punkt erreicht, an den ihr hinhört?
Hallo.
Wann ist der Punkt erreicht, an den ihr hinhört und nicht einfach so weitermacht?
Hell yeah.
There you go. So
what a waste of potatoes.
Yeah.
Or tomato soup.
But the underlying thing, the thing that a lot of people miss, in my opinion, is that they miss the underlying brainwashing of these fucking people. These people, yeah, we're going to fight for food. We're going to do this. But if you look at it from a really positive, you zoom out, dude, there is so much land that's not inhabited that you could easily throw some money at, get some utilities on that land. And there's tons of space for people. There's entire states in the United States that literally have only a few thousand fucking population in their little cities. And that's it. Like, the middle America, man, there's so much land. And that's the thing. It goes hand in hand with the whole climate change shit. They're like, oh, we're going to fight for food. No, they fucking own all the ranches and all the cattle and all the fucking pigs because we've let them. Mm-hmm. We've let them own all those ranches. And so what they do is they constrict, they bottleneck our supply. So if we take back in a legal, proper way, by the book, not revolution, because we don't have training for that. We're not there yet. And also, I don't condone the violent like revolution aspect of it. But what I'm saying is, like, dude, they control our food supply. That's got to stop. And that's what these two youngsters, whether or not they were Soros backed or not, they don't understand. They're believing the whole climate propaganda. And it's like, no, dude, no, we got to get rid of the people that are in power. Go ahead, please.
This is why, I mean, guys, I've been trying to tell people I'm not here to make money on my business. I'm here to educate people and tell you better get your shit together and have some food and better know how to grow some food, because when the shit really hits the fan, you're trying to find it, it ain't going to be around. At least if you ain't going to grow any food, buy some damn seed.
But so what do you mean, Mike? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. What do you mean by shit hitting the fan? What do you mean? Do you mean absolute chaos, or do you mean just like the powers that be lose their power, but we don't have their factories and their farms? You're saying you mean it's going to be absolute fucking, like, you know, what is it? What was that Russian movie? The attack on America?
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Yeah. Are we going Red Dawn, or are we going just like, oh fuck, we don't have Hillshire Farms to give us our ham or lunch meat at the grocery store.
Thing.
You're saying we got to learn how to grow food and do that. You know.
Okay, so right? China bought. Okay, I don't know how many people are aware. Do you know that China owns most of the pork that is in the United States?
I believe that.
Bill Gates owns so much land. He's the largest landowner in the United States.
That's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous.
All of the foreigners that have bought up, you know, food producing companies in the United States that are not United States citizens, you know, we're pretty screwed. And then all the grain that Russia is going to withhold from the United States, there are grain, you know, trains that hold soybeans and stuff in the Mississippi River right now that are all sold out until beginning of the next crop. It's already all sold, okay? So if you wanted a country had a shortage of anything, let's say they had a train or go to rot, you know, a couple hundred trains, where are you going to reproduce that grain?
Right.
This is what's coming.
What's up, everybody?
Is what's really coming. What's up, Sean T?
Roger
What's up,
that.
Sean?
Roger that. What up, Sean T?
What's going on, everybody?
Go ahead, bro.
That's how they're going to get the masses to surrender. It's not just digital assets, guys. It's people starving to death because of inflation and how high the food prices are really going to get. And the things like that are going to go crazy. But the goods and services that you and I buy are going to be deflationary here pretty soon because nobody's got money to buy them. People are going to be
Vienna
throwing
sausages
an
are $17.
People are going to be throwing a freaking iPhone and on the ground because they ain't going to be able to pay for the service. They're not going to buy the latest iPhone or Samsung phone. They ain't going to have $1,000 for that. But I guarantee you, they're going to have $1,000 for food. So I'm just saying, I care for this community. I pay attention to what's going on all the time. And I'm just saying, at least for you guys, be smart. Pick yourself up a year's worth of seeds, just in case. You can grow something in 45 days. If you do it hydroponically, you can grow in 30 days. But so you got something to eat, Have yourself at least a month worth of food to get you to where you can grow something to survive on. And you better get smart and learn how to grow inside because everybody's going to be in the same situation looking around at your damn backyard for something to eat. Okay? It's dumb and grow outside unless you got, no neighbors knowing what the hell you got going on because that's going to instantly set you up for another situation. So get smart, learn how to grow inside. Okay? Watch some damn YouTube videos. Watch 10,000 hours of YouTube videos like I did to learn it all yourself. Okay? I'm not shitting you.
No, it's good.
And, get some books and everything else.
Right.
If you got somebody locally in your area like me that has been doing this shit for 20 years, you can pay them to come teach you for like an hour. Dude, you'd save yourself so much time going on YouTube and watching videos and trying to think you know what the hell you're doing. So if you got somebody locally, find somebody locally like me. Okay.
Roger that. Roger that. So you're out of Florida. So you guys in Florida, hit up Alan, guys. Hold on, Sean. Mike Kavanaugh. They're doing. He and this is good. This show is good because we're looking at all different aspects. It's not a closed-minded fuck you. If you're a Democrat, fuck you. No, come in here and talk, guys. Come in here and talk. It's about open-mindedness. But Mike Kavanaugh, he goes, they're doing everything in their power to make us cry out for an authoritarian leader, and that is a very quintessential. I remember thinking about that early on when I started red pilling. I was like, holy fuck, they're really doing who is Trump? Who's going to be what is going on here? And it's all planned out. It's to make us cry out for, it's like what happened during World War II and Adolf and all that. They created an atmosphere to where we'll cry and scream out for the authoritarian solution. But herein lies the critical thinking angle, in my opinion. My opinion is, it's not necessarily bad, the whole authoritarian angle, whether or not there's a puppet, a front man there that's the authoritarian. I don't think we're going to go to that level, but the concept of the authoritarian system that we're going to scream out for because we're in such fucking inflation and so fucked that we're already fucked. There's a lot of people that can't even afford just a basic job. They go get an entry-level government job or they go to entry-level something job. It's not enough. It's not enough to pay your mortgage and your rent and your utilities, and they're squeezing us. They're choking us. But that's the thing. Whether or not there's a puppet in place, the authoritarian system coming up, is it authoritarian? That's my question. Is it for good or for bad? It goes back to that question of, is XRP and CBDCs going to fucking enslave us all, or is it going to be a better system? I think Alan is correct. Even though we may have a need for, or there might be a place where we're at where we're we all need to learn how to grow food. We need to get in touch with people like Alan and learn how to do it ourselves. We should be doing that now. And in my opinion, we should, even in a good space, we should totally learn that now. With the dependence on grocery stores and this shitty watered down food needs to stop. Growing our own shit is going to be a lot better, a lot more nutritious, especially if we do it correctly with the right soils and the right implementations. I don't know. Sorry, I went off on a berserker rant, but that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where it doesn't necessarily have to be an authoritarian system. We just got to wake up to the fact that we got to change what we currently have. You know what I mean? Sorry, go ahead.
Start looking for people in your community that are like-minded and also have some resources. You got a guy that's got a little farm with cows on it. You got another guy that's got, some resources that you need. You guys really need to be paying attention and looking for that, because time is of the essence, if you know what I'm saying.
Digital Orgy's got some fire blueberry muffins. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, Sean, I apologize. Go, bro.
No. I was just saying, what's up, guys? I'm in the middle of working. That's right. So, but to piggyback on one of the things that Alan said is that, before Bill Gates was the largest landowner in the United States, it was Ted Turner, who was another big lib. And he was
is that Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers?
No.
What was
no,
that?
Ted Turner Broadcasting.
Comcast, right? Don't they?
No, I think
TNT, TBS, Ted Turner,
Cartoon Network. Yeah. He used to own the Braves and the Hawks at one point.
Wow.
And and he started CNN, so he made a ton of money. Then he started a restaurant chain called Ted's Montana Grill, which was ironic for him to sell food, but that's because he owned the land and had the food to sell.
Nice.
A little more of a capitalist, but at the same time trying to control shit the way Bill Gates is.
What the fuck has Ed been doing? Cooking up some shit? We don't condone drug use, kids. I love it. Look at this guy. He's cooking some shit up, smoking some shit, doing some shit. I love it. This is not a drug show, guys.
Were you dabbing?
But obviously you're gonna do what you're gonna do. So I love you, Ed. That's funny. I had to give you a hard time.
Also, what's up to Hans Loaded too, and everybody in the chat.
Well, Hans Loaded's got his
what's up,
music.
Hans?
That's his music in the background, guys. Hans Loaded. He's a producer. He makes music beats and stuff. It's cool. So I wanted to go ahead and shout out everyone in the chat. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm not really keeping up on stuff, but I do love you guys. Mike, I do hear you, bro. Like, I prefer fascism to communism. Right. It's like one of those things where it's a dialectic. Do we have to choose one or the other? Isn't there like some sort of middle ground where we don't let them teach our kids transgenderism, but we also allow freedom of religion? You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do we draw a line in the fucking sand? That's the whole premise of our new society coming up. We have to create rules. Mass arrests have to happen. The proof is there. There's on a massive scale, medical abomination. There's voter, not just that voter, the key word. It's not just voter. It's the suppression of freedom of choice. It's the illusion of freedom of choice, like your vote matters, that kind of stuff. But then there's another thought process with like, oh, your vote doesn't matter. My dad said that to me the other day. I said, Dad, you fucking go in person because we're going to overwhelm their system. It's not whether or not they're cheating or not. You don't just give up. It's about overwhelming their system to where they can't even keep up. They barely did it with 2020, but that's also keeping in mind that was planned out. A lot of people say that it was planned out to allow, fucking Brandon to be our president for the last 2 years. Like, at what point is what's the real truth behind all this? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just went off on a tangent. Sorry. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, there's so many like sub nuances that you can go off on when somebody says a statement. You can look at it in multiple ways. And so I just wanted to say shout out to Mike for being that fucking advocate. I implore you to get some more grains and beans and oat and sugar in buckets and Mylar bags, 10-year shelf life. So then you would have like Alan arguing same, but he would argue, hey, learn how to grow stuff and get those nutrients through plants and things like that. So, it's multiple different conversations. We got Dave on screen. What's up, pimp? Big bearded Dave. We got beards everywhere today, bro. Fucking beards everywhere.
One of the is right now, if you tried to do your preps, right, have like a year's worth of food for this upcoming event that we're going to have. Who knows how long that show better be, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I think the event will be at minimum a few months. Try going a few months without having supplies and see how hard it is to survive.
Right. It would
beans,
dwindle
rice,
fast.
and all those things are pretty inexpensive, but when you don't have money already and you've been like cash poor forever, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be hard as hell to how much I actually need for 1 year's worth of food. That's why I stress buy some at least seed. So, I mean, that's like the minimal expense. You know what I mean? To actually store. If you want to store up food, you can start doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Little by little. Go to the food banks and such if you're poor. Don't be afraid. Be humble. Be humble and be prepared.
What do you think about sugar and
prepared.
What do you think about sugar and beans and things in someone's diet? The
Sugar
oats and grains.
lasts forever. Beans will last forever and, be minimally stored. Rice lasts forever. Those things are staples you could survive off of. Pasta, pasta and jarred salt lasts forever. That's the cheapest things you can get. And then canned tuna. I say canned tuna lasts because it's got a lot of heavy metal in there. You guys got to avoid the metal, man. You got to get that shit out of your body. So, but and then whatever you can store after you grow, if you have a little staple set aside for, a month and you got a month to grow good, you can just start storing all your vegetables that you grow.
Right.
There's ways to get this done on a minimal budget, but I'm wanting to give you at least that advice. Be humble and go to the food banks. If you don't got money, at least you got something set away just in case. You can always give it away later.
Well, he goes, Mike goes,
what kind of beans?
Terrible diet, but ideal survival food. So yeah,
it don't matter. Pinto beans are, a bigger bean that are just as cheap as a bean, and you can do a lot with pinto beans. You can do a lot with garbanzo beans, black beans. Those are the ones that I recommend. Red beans, any kind of beans. Dried beans last forever. They're inexpensive. And you can make. That could be a replacement for meat, because guess what, guys? Those think they're the meat eaters out there. I'm a meat eater. I eat meat almost every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grow vegetables. But when my meat's gone and a lot of other people's meat's gone, you're straight up fucked. Okay? If you think you're going to survive off of just meat. I'm just going to say it like that.
Well, there's like carnivore diets. There's whole nother people that are like, no, you eat like raw honey and raw milk and meat and organs and fruit. You don't fuck with grains. You don't fuck with like leafy vegetables. You don't fuck with any of that.
Yeah.
Root vegetables, because they have like defense chemicals. That's the whole like carnivore diet aspect. So see how there's like multiple angles to all this? Like, are they correct?
That theory, because it's all about the fat, guys. If you really want to understand about nutrition and you really want to see if something is actually for you and works, look at how much fat intake it has in the diet, because fat overburdens the liver. Okay, I'll go up against anybody on this one. When you're burdened with too much fat, it is not functioning properly. So the rest of your body, it's like the brain of your body, your liver. Okay, that's why it restores itself every 7 years. Okay, it gives itself another fighting chance because we keep beating it down so much with just the industrial pollution alone is overburdening the liver. And then we throw all the toxic food that we eat on top of that. Now you're already super challenged. And then everything else we can throw at it in a day's process, let's drinking, smoking, whatever. It doesn't really matter. The thing is, people don't really pay attention to that. And that's what you should be really focusing on. That's the important thing. So eat whatever the hell you want, but limit the amount of fat so you don't overburden the liver.
Right. Good stuff. We got Brad Kimes tweet again. He's talking about the Flare airdrop. And so let's go ahead and read this and see what we think of this. So we got, boom. So we got Digital Perspectives. Brad Kimes, he goes, okay, serious respect for Flare and everyone following Flare. I have not been able to keep up with the changes, the false starts. I've always been excited about its potential, but I would like the group's thoughts on this. And so essentially, it's this whole diatribe from someone called Ilarob 2. Flare team scammed all the old school 122-022 or 12-20 2020 XRP community because by using false forward-looking statements about the airdrop only to change it 2 years later. They no longer give the monthly 3-year payout to people of whom's exchanges offer the 15% initial distribution of Flare as IOUs, of which we were sold with the guarantee by Flare. Instead, exchanges, the snapshot holder would still receive the 3-year monthly 85% remainder. This is no longer true. If the IOUs were sold, your airdrop rights were also sold. I will not name the exchanges here because this was Flare Team's fault, not the exchanges. Hugo reflects to even neglects to even consider my proposal offered, of which includes all of Flare Team's ideas and makes anyone involved in the snapshot whole. So essentially what the argument is like drop the whole amount rather than let these exchanges fuck around, and manipulate more of the airdrops. Because Coinbase hasn't even dropped Songbird yet. Is that true?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. So I can see the argument, but I can also see the argument of Flare keeping the airdrop from dumping the market. So if they airdrop your whole 100% Flare coming, they're going to just dump. Motherfuckers that don't believe are going to dump, and it will fuck the price up. But how much of that?
I don't think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I was going to say
I'm either way on it. I don't care. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I don't think Coinbase is going to release Songbird or Flare until XRP gets relisted.
Right. We're all waiting for the bang to happen. Because remember the initial idea of Flare? Flare was going to be like Codius's Flare. That was the theory. Remember Buster brought that up? But Flare was going to be the smart contracts arena or segment of Ripple. It was supposed to attack BTC and ETH, and ETH, not attack, but to be better and to be the whole system. And that was the original idea of Flare. And then they had to do the testnet and the Songbird, and they've been feeding us to placate us. But is it actually placating us? Because it's a clusterfuck, the whole Songbird thing. And is it actually placating, or are they actually testing the network with Songbird? Well, shit, you can't even get these fucking exchanges to drop the Songbird to begin with. So the ecosystem is not even correct or true, because half the motherfuckers are not even getting their shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No, because the only exchange I have Flare and Songbird on is on BitTrue, and those are just IOUs.
There's a lot of people like that where they're only getting their airdrops through exchanges. They're not doing wallets. There's also a lot of people that did wallets that were, whatever. They went the private route, and so we got our drops.
Yeah.
But we only got what was it? 15%.
15%. Yeah.
So was it 15% of the Songbird, or was it the whole amount that we got of Songbird?
On BitTrue, I got the full amount, but it was only IOUs.
It was the full amount. Yeah, it was the full amount. Yeah. No, I remember I got the full amount of Songbird. So but there's a lot of people that have not got it yet.
Sean.
Say what?
The Songbirds are yours. You can move them. That's not an IOU. Only the Flare is.
So whatever's on your BitTrue is real. Yeah. So you got to get a Bifrost wallet, Sean, and start.
Yeah, I got a Bifrost wallet. I haven't done anything with it yet because I'm lazy.
Right. Got to do that. Yeah. But no, but the whole concept is, where do we go with this? Do we fuck you, Hugo? Is it really what it appears to be, where they're just kind of making double, triple sure that it's safe and correct? Or are they waiting? Here's the conspiracy thought. Are they waiting for XRP and the whole ecosystem to pop off, and then they activate? Kind of like PolySign.
Yeah.
Are we fucking waiting on PolySign to be retail custody with a decent percentage back? Or will that ever happen? That's,
exactly.
That's the argument. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Because this guy's essentially alluding to, us having a clusterfuck with Flare with the exchanges, like always. And what happened? A month ago? All these exchanges just fell off. Remember that?
Yeah.
CEOs resigning. Places just fucking Kraken and Celsius and what else? They all fucking just jump ship. So where's the trust at? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Where's the trust at with this airdrop, dude? It's crazy.
That's why, this is what makes me so bullish. I'm sorry, just to interrupt there, Bert.
Do it.
Sir. So, yeah, what would be the setup for a better time for institutions that have been waiting on the sideline to come in? That was the ultimate fear campaign they just did, and push the market down. So push it down low enough to where when we have a Black Swan event, we can even get it lower. overnight lower, like crazy low. Boom. Instant buy up of all the assets that they want. ISO 2020-02 is already here. I mean, I just can't see a better event than lining up than they would be right now to actually start some of these institutions buying up these assets. That's what makes me think that this case has got to end so freaking soon, because there's too many narratives being pushed to do it.
Do you think the case is intrinsically connected to all of this? Like that's the
I think it's
trigger, that's the match that starts the fire.
Well, I think
so.
Have we been led to believe that?
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we've been waiting the 2 years because it was supposed to happen in 2022 or 2020. Right. And then everybody was on that train, right? And then, of course, we didn't have the technology up there, whether it was maybe Starlink was the nail in the coffin. That was the last little step that had to get up before they can actually get the 5G across the the world, okay? Because let's face it, if we're going to turn this thing on and we're going to go into Internet 3.0, we got to be ready. They're not going to half-ass this thing. You know what I mean? We have to have high enough speed of data to be able to do these transactions in real time everywhere in the world, okay? Starlink is almost, or they can cover the planet with satellite internet, okay? So I think, now that we're here at that point, so why would they hold back? If everything's aligned, everything's ready to go, it's like a flip a switch moment, why would they be waiting back? You know
right.
what I mean?
It seems funny.
Yeah.
It seems funny. There are no coincidences. It seems funny that they've just been repeatedly tripping over themselves because their reputation is dwindling because of this. Where it's like, fuck, we've been waiting years for this drop and they're just not ready yet. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that makes sense.
The FedNow dollar just came online the beginning of this month. I think that was the final, step. And now Congress can get involved and, make this freaking case go away and all this headache that they're going to incur if they don't, sweep this shit under the rug so hard that, make us millionaires and happy so we don't keep talking about this shit, forever.
Yeah.
And some other narrative is going to come out and direct everybody's attention onto that. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't know. I would like some input from everybody else.
We got Father D in the house in the chats. What's up, Jim D? He goes, guys, SEC Ripple are not going to settle. It's all a facade to delay and buy time. It's going to jury trial, trigger pull event yet to come. There we go. So that, okay. And that's just more delay.
Keep stacking ZERPs.
That's the bait.
Yeah, it's not a
why
not a
is
ZERP
that?
stack. I don't know, bro.
How would that set up another event? So what would that be? 6 months from now? A year?
Well,
from
no,
now?
Jim D's saying he goes probably 1 year at least for a jury trial. So that's
cool.
kind of
Let's talk about
ludicrous.
that.
But yeah,
So
I don't know.
We have 7 countries have been rioting in the streets because of the inflation. Right?
Do we have a year?
Or do we have a year? Right? Are we going to just redo this a year from now? Are they going to have all the countries just jump into the streets and riot? Why isn't it happening right now? I think it's going to happen soon. I don't think there's really much holding anything back. I don't think we
a
can
lot of people are feeling
another
it, bro.
freaking year.
A lot of people are feeling it, dude. Miss J.
war's
Kill,
gonna
she's
drag
like
out.
something. I've seen this a lot, bro. Not just Miss J. Kill. It's been a lot of other people are like something big is coming, like big, and the people can feel it. So I've seen it's not just a one-off. It's multitudes of people tweeting this type of shit, and these are like, and Miss J. Kill, her and Mr. J. Kill, they've been OG fam for years. And I trust them, and I've done collabs with them. They're on. I did a country crypto song. They're on that. I trust what they say and what they think, and they're good people. By her saying this, that adds to like, wow, do we have a year? Go ahead.
Hey, Berserker, I got something funny for you. So I just grabbed my mail, and I got a postcard. It says, "Voter friend, it's a peach of a state. But there are ways that can be better. Senator Raphael Warnock and Stacey Abrams are Georgia's best bets." But here's the funny part.
They have that word democracy in there, protecting our democracy. Is that what it says?
No, it just said vote for Democrats early in person starting October 17th.
Save
but
our
no, here's the funny part. Guess where the postcard came from?
Where?
Sacramento.
You're kidding me, bro.
No.
It's not a hotbed, bro. Yeah, San Francisco, Sacramento. They're just disgusting fucking hotbeds.
That's where all that money's coming from to
Bro.
fund the campaigns for Abrams and Warnock. I'm like, you guys are.
You got to understand, man.
fucking
Napa is literally like fucking an hour away from Sac. That's not only
Right.
Pelosi's stronghold, but her nephew is literally the fucking governor of California, and the capital is in Sacramento. Yeah, we're in like a hot zone. That's why Cali's so fucked.
It's fucking nuts.
Dude,
I didn't mean
it's
to change the subject.
No, you're Gucci, bro. But that's funny when they use the term. I saw it the other day. For instance, I went to the Kings game last night. Speaking of Sacramento, I went to Kings and Clippers.
Nice,
dude. The fucking symbolism and the ads flashing it at these sheep, fucking circuses and bread. I went because I got a free ticket and my dad wanted to go. So I'm like, all right, let's go. We went and we had a couple free tickets. I'm like, fuck it, let's go check it out. I went there, and. Dude, the symbol is they're just like democracy, vote democracy. Like it's just everywhere, protect our democracy, that kind of shit. I'm like, dude, these fucking people don't even realize what kind of like influx of like propaganda that's going into their brain eyeballs. And it's like all while watching circuses and bread. And it's like, dude, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed it a little bit. It was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. You kind of you get sucked into this intrinsic, like, yeah, rooting for one or the other. It's that dialectic that EC talks about, where you root for one or the other. Oh, of course I rooted for the Kings. They lost. But I'm not going to let that dictate my emotions. You know what I'm saying? But, dude, I'm like, super aware of this shit that they flash everywhere, the ads and the crazy. I did see an ad for Anchor. You guys know anything about Anchor, the exchange? Wasn't there some shit like months ago where it's like some bullshit, or no? You guys know anything about Anchor? But they were.
I know about the Anchor token.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't see Coinbase at the base of the goalpost.
I just saw. Well, I was in the nosebleeds. They were just keep seats. But I just saw Anchor. They were pushing Anchor big time, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's funny.
It makes
well,
you
listen,
think,
guys,
dude.
I'll be listening because I'm getting ready to drive now, so I'll listen for about 15, 20 minutes.
Nice. Let me see here. There we go. Probably 1 year for jury trial. Mike goes, be a fan of Self-Sufficiency 2. Ever hear of autarky? Autarky? I don't know. Get on here, Mike. Talk about it, bro.
Archery.
Archery. Dave gets in the chat and he goes, Hans Loaded, I've gotten up to 50K flare and have stopped until there's a pullback. So there you go. So earlier Hans was asking Dave what a good amount is to get like some proper rewards for delegating. What's a good bag size for Songbird Flare IOU to accumulate to get decent rewards in future when it pops? I would say it all depends. I think it's different for each person, but Dave's a smart man. He stacks up, so he knows what's up. Love of Heal touches on the food again, eating raw and fresh non-GMO foods, either meat or non-meat, two main key for clean, healthy eating. Yeah. So non-GMO, non-processed, grown at home with not fucked up store-bought soil. You make your own shit, or hydroponics. I don't know anything about that. Alan does. But yeah, good stuff. I'm down. You know what I mean? I just need to move to a space to where we got farmer buddies that make all the good shit. You know what I'd like to have is a ready, steady stream of like raw milk. I want to start drinking raw milk. You know what I mean? And get away from that whole, propaganda that it's like bad for you. You know what I'm saying?
Why the milk, Berserker?
Because I fucking love milk. And why not make it raw? Why not make it raw? Fuck yeah.
The beneficial bacteria in the raw milk is good for you. I mean, there's some decent things in there.
Are you a non-milker, Alan?
It's a very digest, but the raw milk's definitely way better. If you're going to do milk, that's the way to go for sure.
Right on.
And there's plenty. If you look around, there's plenty of people that have raw milk that you can get a hold of in an area. I mean, you're in California, so you probably got some people out in a ranch somewhere close enough to you even.
There are lots of ranches around. That's the thing about Cali. If you've never been to Cali, guys, 90% of it is fucking farmland and ranchers and real motherfuckers. The rest of the fucking weird lunatics are in the cities. So that's where it's very concentrated. It's not the whole entire state. It's all farm except for the cities. And the cities fuck shit up because they own and propagandize the cities and whatever else they do to have all those weird, creepy people in the cities. Jim D, if SEC intended to settle, they would not have turned over the Hinman docs. They are going to toss Hinman under the bus. Of course. I agree. Settlement or not, it's got to end sometime. If it's jury trial a year from now, who knows? Berserker, much love. Moon, yep, for sure. Miss J. Kill, love it. Here we go. Legendary, I haven't been buying any Songbird. I just take my staking rewards of Songbird to buy Samurai NFTs and any other interesting NFTs I find. Right on. How you doing, Dave? You good, bro? You Gucci? Dave's not here. Dave's not here.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
He's here.
Love
it.
Yeah, doing good. Doing good.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Right Guy was checking out some of my Tweaker Kim videos.
You have some you have videos?
I got
Those videos were funny.
Yeah, drunk drivers running into ditches, getting stuck, and taking out my neighbor's fence and running over my garbage cans and dragging them up the street. Yeah, all kinds of funny mayhem, fucking tweakers blowing up.
Is this on your YouTube, Dave?
Yeah, blowing up RVs and lighting them on fire and almost burning my house down. Yeah, it's
oh, these are your actual videos. These aren't like from the internet.
Yeah, it's life in the hood, man.
Bro.
Yeah, I know it sucks for you, but it was pretty entertaining.
Life in the big city, man. Don't
sorry.
do it.
Yeah. Hello, Seattle. Yeah, dude. Fucking Washington, bro. That's the fucked up thing is they got a stronghold there too. That's the Gates Foundation in Washington. There we go. Love Live Heal. Everyone's invited to my live chat on my birthday, October 29th, guys. So mark the date. What is it, 10/23? So it's the 23rd today. What do we got? 6 more days, so about a week. Love Live Heal. Lady E is going to have a live chat, so we got to jump on that, guys. So I'm not sure when she's doing it, but I'm sure we'll see, some sort of announcement. There we go. Where they shit in the streets. Yeah, they shit in the streets. Yeah, that's the thing. In Sac, there's a lot of homeless. Shitting in the streets, yeah, they shit where the homeless are like camped with the tents and shit, yeah. But like San Francisco has been an unruly, no enforcement of any laws for a long time to where they really let it go crazy. Like I remember over a decade, maybe like 15, 20 years ago, I remember going to San Francisco and they literally let like the LGBT community, they let these people like ride around on their mountain bikes with nothing but like shoes on and a fucking helmet. They're naked riding mountain bikes, and it's allowed, like in the touristy areas in San Francisco. It is fucked, double fucked. So that's the thing. That shit needs to stop. Problem is they're not enforcing shit. So if you go there as a person, you're like fucking citizens arrest, put some fucking clothes on. You can't do. The cops aren't going to give a fuck. Because they've squelched the cops so much to where the cops are afraid. It's not that they don't know that it's fucked up. As far as like the cops, they know it's fucked up. They just can't do anything because they'll get raked over the coals. So they've taken the power away from the cops from cleaning up all this shit. So that's my personal perspective on this. That's how San Francisco is allowed to get so shitty and fucked up. So, hence
socialism.
The people got to step up. And so that will happen, but we're going to need some leadership because a lot of people are unfortunately at either lower levels of waking up, or they're not so much to the point where they're going to enact change. People are just waiting on this show to end, but we need some leaders. So if we get some decent leaders in, we do the whole midterm vote. We take control of the House and all that. Then stuff will start. Dominoes will start falling. They're going to get rid of certain people. They're going to, hopefully they'll get rid of term limits. Fuck, man. But that may be a little while. So we'll know. We'll know soon.
We're going to stop the clown show, right?
Stop it, bro. Stop. Take the rainbow back. Stop the fucking clown show. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
because
time.
Our kids are in danger, man. You can't take kids out in public anymore.
Give me back my fucking rainbow.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. Yeah. Turn the TV on. If you have, I'm sorry to interrupt. If you turn the TV on, it's your regular TV, and with the apps on there like Netflix, a bunch of other ones, Free Me. It's gonna have like little advertisement with like provocative stuff as soon as you turn your TV on. Literally, you don't even have to click on anything. You don't even have to open up an app or anything. It's that bad. My wife was bringing it to my attention the other day. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I just turned the TV on. I didn't click on an app. I didn't click on YouTube. I didn't click on Freemy, Netflix, nothing. Netflix? I mean, half the it's like, what the hell? I mean, I am all for everybody doing whatever they want to do. I am
right.
And
that's the poison. That's the window.
Do not push it on me. Do not tell me I have to accept what you like or what you want to do, and I have to abide by something you want me to say. I'm going to say what I'm going to. My freedom of speech is never going to go away until my last breath. If you try to take it away from me, that is how it's going to be for me. I will.
That's how they've injected that poison agenda into our households through the television. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, we could stop watching our TVs and start waking up, but the people are so addicted, man. The fucked up like debt slave society and system against the nuclear family has literally eliminated the possibility of like parents actually parenting their kids. They just put them in front of a screen. You give them a fucking tablet. They watch Netflix Kids all day, which is fraught with like satanistic shit and like ideas and fucked up shit. And they don't even realize it. The parents don't even realize it because they're so stressed out. They got to work full-time jobs each, both parent, and it fucks up the whole family. And they know this. It's a very simple concept. But getting out of that, you gotta sacrifice. In this day and age with this inflation, you have to lower your fucking outgoing income, and you have to pay attention to those kids and give them the attention they need instead of putting them in front of screens. That's the problem. But what's the solution? Solutions is a lot of sacrifice. That's changing everything. That's quitting, mom quitting her job, staying home with the kids, or it's dad quitting a job and staying home with the kids and having one of the parents full-time support the household, and you got to downsize. That's what's fucked up. You got to downsize your whole entire life in order to do that successfully and have enough food on the table. And so, yeah, we're going back to an era where it's like, all right, go down to basics.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And I'm just saying, these are just observations. These are just observations. And it's real easy to see.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say even my stepdaughter, only one of them works, but the kids are still in front of screens all the time, every day.
As the other layer is not. You come home, you stay home as a kid, then you gotta make sure you fight that what do you call that? You gotta fight that urge to let the government pay for your shit, or fight that urge to put them in front of screens because it's easier all day. No, you gotta step the fuck up, take responsibility, and really train and teach these kids. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, if hypothetically, if I had my own kids, it's no joke, man. I would literally just go off grid. They wouldn't even know what a fucking cell phone is until they're fucking 20. You know what I'm saying?
I homeschooled.
And I would live in I would build my own yurt in the middle of fucking nowhere just to make sure. Fight tooth and nail to get them, grow my own food and shit. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And am I realistically going to do that? Probably, yeah, because based on everything I've learned in the last years. Sorry, Alan, go ahead.
No, man, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, man, my wife and I made the sacrifice to homeschool our son at a very early age when he was a child, and we stuck with it. And it's a sacrifice, man, especially in today's day and age. Somebody time out that spammer on here, please.
Oh, we got a spam in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hey, bloody wrenches. Mount up, Blue Crew. Mount up.
Anyway, it's very difficult to do that now. It is so difficult to have one income. And, you have to adapt in today's society, but it's a sacrifice you make now for your children that are going to be worthwhile in the end, because when they're
really
struggling,
cool to hear
like
that.
Teenagers are right now with emotional problems and, even just social skills. The social skills level of children have gone down so dramatically. They don't know how to interact with one another. They become shy or introverts. There's so many introverts that have, just been produced out of this culture that we're living in now. And we as parents just need to step the hell up, man. for your children now, or you're going to be regretting it later. Your children will grow up not respecting you. You wonder why children don't respect you and don't listen is because you're not stepping up and doing what you could be doing. So I'm just saying this as an encouragement to those that are on the fence. God will make a way. You're going to make it. You just have to get past that little part of yourself that says it's too hard or I don't think I can do it. If you have that other side of you telling you just go ahead and make a decision, do it. It'll work itself out. We don't come into being parents thinking that we have to be rich or have a bunch of money before we have children. We just have children, and in some way God just works it out for us and we survive. It's harder now. So find your little side hustle and get your kid a better education if you need to do that. If he's struggling and having trouble in regular school, get him the hell out of there.
See, there we go, guys. We got a real life testimonial. A parent who homeschooled their children and did what it takes to homeschool them. That's beautiful. And they were talking about glyphosate too. Glyphosate, it's like something's giving them autism. If it's not the jab schedule when they're kids at the hospital, it's some shit that you're eating like oatmeal, Quaker Oats and shit. It's got Roundup in it, like Miss J. Kill says. Big deal. That's a big deal. But I want to. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just one more thing. I'll just answer that. We've been eating GMO food since the 70s, guys. Literally. Monsanto was created back in the 70s. We, as our age, my age, were guinea pigs for that stuff. We wonder why people had so much ADD problems since then and so many other problems. Is all of the high fructose GMO corn syrup amongst one chemical, amongst many that have been introduced in our food. So, a lot of these issues are related to food. Yeah. So Love, Live, Heal said a bunch of things on here. I'd love to go over them all, but she's right on point too. I'm just here to help the community as much as I can and make you guys aware, if anything I can do to send you some insight, I'd be happy to do that. So, and Love, Live, Heal, she's got a great channel and she's got a lot of knowledge too. So shout out to her.
Legendary goes, my cousin became autistic after he got his vax shots. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like it's the schedule. Man. And a lot of kids I know, were starting to develop those things. Like you said, ADHD. When I was in school, it was like ADHD was like a, what the fuck? Like it kind of came out of nowhere. And they started whether it's a philosophical or diagnosis, like either, a mental or physical. I think it's a combination of both. Because we take those ideas, slap a diagnosis on it and go, oh, that's what it is. When it could be fixed behaviorally. But it doesn't take away from the physical fact that the jab schedule for the kids when they're born is like immediate and required. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck? Like, whatever happened to like midwives and having like a water birth and feeding your kid titty milk. Are you Are you a titty milker, Alan?
My wife was. Did all those things. Did not have the water birth though. Unfortunately,
no, but that's what I'm saying. But like,
son came early.
What about the ranch families and shit that you've heard about, like from the middle century, 1900s, like middle century, even early on? The ranch families had like 12 kids. Yeah, one may have died because of lack of antibiotics and shit, but those kids are fucking no vax, no nothing, no, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they're strong as shit. Those are our boomer parents. Those are even our boomers' parents. Those are our grandparents, especially if we're our age, our parents are boomers. We are Gen X. That's what we are. Most of us are. If not, we're millennials, but like it's the shit now, the Gen Y, Z, all that, they're the ones that are the ADHD kids and the fucking autism kids. And like, it's crazy, dude. Titty milk, mother's milk. Let's go. Let's fucking go. There we go. Wait. Does Alan live on a prairie? You live on a prairie, Alan?
No, man. I would like to one day, maybe.
Little house on the prairie,
I'm gonna have me a couple 100 acres. You better
Let's
survive.
go. We got to share we got E4 right here, pimping Mickey B Fresh. Boom. It's not an investment. This is Mickey B. Fresh. Shout out. It's not an investment when it's a free airdrop. This what is called transferring value from the impatient ignorant to the patient knowledgeable people in community. Not everyone is cut out for being part of a community. Natural filtering process of those who forget or forgot what we are in. So, I mean, it's not an investment. It's a free airdrop. But yeah, that's the philosophical aspect of it. That's great. And it'll filter people out, but it will affect the market if we get dropped the entire amount and then everybody dumps, or most of the people dump that don't believe or understand. It will recover, of course, especially when utility kicks in. But, what does it exactly look like, this utility?
And your first flare drop should match what you got for Songbird, all right?
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't it? What was the air? The
Songbird was 15%, right?
Was it 15%? I'm trying to remember, bro. Yeah.
Flare is going to drop you your first 15%, so your first flare drop should be what you got in Songbird. I'm pretty sure.
There we go. So first 15. Oh, that's right. You were right. You're correct. Because I remember it was a portion. It wasn't the full.
Trust and Buster.
So, yeah. Trust and Buster.
Yo.
We're going 2 hours, 45 minutes. I do not have to adult today. That's why I'm going ham. And I'm caffeinated as fuck right now. So thanks for putting up with me, guys. I love it. How we doing?
We love it too, Berserker.
Yeah. How we doing today? Everyone good? Good? Everybody, shit, we got 25 viewers still. 2 hours, 45 minutes in. Fuck yeah, let's go.
25 viewers? That's pretty good. Man.
Yeah, 25, yeah. How we doing, Alex? You good?
Yeah, just hanging in here.
Nice.
Hanging out.
What do you need like a red pill pacifier or something? Do I need to come up with another red pill subject to have you engage?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you give a shit about is the red pill shit, dude. It's hilarious. I love it.
I love red pill. Red pill's
There's
awesome.
a lot of shit happening, guys, with Flair, Somber. People are chiming in. You know what I mean? Here we go. Like, here's Chip. Shout out to Chip and Jeff. I love you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Chip chimes in with to one of Hugo Fillion's tweets. So he talks about. Let's see. Let's let it load real quick. This thing's lagging.
There
we go. There we go. Hans loaded. Hans loaded. He wants to know how you're doing, Alex.
Oh, you mean like the
medical stuff? Yeah, you obviously
medical.
Survived. You're okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm doing better. Yeah. I'm not dead.
You're not dead. Okay.
I'm not dead. I'm good.
Nice.
What did you find out you had going on, Vlogs?
I had it was what do you call it? We're gonna go into it again, but my ribomysolism or something. It's like something like with my CPK levels were like off. That means that I just haven't had anything to drink recently. Like I didn't drink as much, and then so lately I've been just like making sure I drink like all this water. But yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Are we still live?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, my shit just like glitched out for 2 seconds. That's crazy. All right, sorry. Cool, we're back on. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I just need drink more water.
Nice. So you're live. We love you. We got Chip. He goes, the Flare team put an an incredible amount of time into the Flare token distribution in conjunction with exchanges. Also, the most significant free token drop of all time because you held XRP. I have an enormous amount of gratitude to Hugo and the team for making sound decisions. So Chip is taking a nice positive standpoint towards the Flare guys because it's an airdrop. It's not like you dump money into this. So Hugo goes, I understand that people are frustrated about the delay in distribution. I am equally, if not more frustrated. There are so many useful things that myself and the team could be doing other than liaising with exchanges at this point. So essentially, Hugo is putting the blame on the exchanges. That's what's popping. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Jake Hill, what's up, pimp? And then we got a final attribute from Jim. Read up on the fourth turning based on generational cycles over 80 years. We are due for a major crisis and generational archetype reset. Yeah, I remember Zach Rector touched on that too. He did a video like a month ago, but he talked about the 80-year cycles. We had, what was the original one? Revolutionary War. Then it went like World War II. But we've had multiple altercations in between that were, not equally impactful, but pretty impactful. So, yeah, we might be coming up on some other, generational cycle. But whether or not that's going to turn out to be some war, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people awake, man. They're not putting up with that shit. The whole fucking Ukraine thing, that just kind of, honestly, that's not as big as a deal as they tried to make it in the media. I don't know about you guys, but I remember seeing billboards like popping up, "We are with Ukraine," when that all popped off. And I was like, what the fuck? First of all, motherfucker, don't tell me what the fuck to believe. Don't make me part of your fucking group that is going to sheepishly just go be with Ukraine. Like that was the first red flag. But like, I think a lot more people are waking up to that shit. So yeah, if there's an 80-year cycle, hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a fucking war, Jim D. Let's hope it's just a change,
The French are pissed about the Ukraine thing, man.
Right.
They're all protesting in the street saying, we don't want to die for Ukraine.
Yeah. So we saw through that shit. So that was a failed attempt to have everybody on board about some bullshit fucking war.
Yeah, they're in the streets right now, man.
The French are in the streets.
French.
Revolution.
Here we go. JCD, what's up, pimp? Hi, guys. Wondering when we actually going to see the ELS drop, which is Elysium, in the Bifrost. I need to add the coin address or it's automatic. So ELS drop, it was at Elysium. What was that affiliated with? It wasn't Corium. It was Athena, something like that. Athena, something like that. I don't know. You guys know anything about that? The Elysium drop, ELS?
Are you supposed to get one?
I don't know. I guess there was, it's been such a clusterfuck. Like all these like XRP Ledger coins and drops and things. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. Every quarter we were supposed to get some like percentage or something every quarter on the Elysium drop. I think that's what it was.
No, that's on the Corium.
Yeah.
That's the
on
Corium.
Corium.
Okay.
If you hold solo, you get a percentage every month or so like that.
That's what
I've been getting Corium. Yeah.
I haven't even opened up that Zum wallet since I set it up for the trust line many months ago. I haven't even opened it up. I'm like waiting. I got some money in here.
Yeah, that's why we do it lower level. I'm in need of some local like-minded crypto people downside to living in the sticks. Roger that, bro. I also live in the mountains. I live in the sticks too. And that's why we're on here. We get on here to bullshit and get the shit out and feel like you have a voice. That's the principle of this. You know what I mean? So we talk and we get it out. And we have at least a online. It sucks because it's not in person, but it's an online community, and we fucking do this, you know what I mean? And because there's nowhere else to go. You can get on Twitter and just chat, but like the interaction is better when it's like a group, Fuck yeah.
Got 404 tweet from Ripple with the bear on it, and it says, trying to remember what it said. Did you got?
What's that, Alan? You're glitching. You're glitching a little bit.
So there was a 404 with a bear on it for Ripple's website, like an error. And then at the bottom of it, it said something at the bottom. I can't remember. Did you guys see that today? I'm trying to remember. I was trying to pull it up and screen share it, but it wouldn't work.
Oh, really? Ripple's website?
Here it is. I got it. It says.
You got it? Where's it at? Send me a link, dude.
Here's the. Well, let me see if I can just
put it in the private chat.
I'm gonna do it.
Are you on a PC or are you on your phone?
I'm on a PC, but I have it on my phone, so I'm gonna send it to my PC and I'll put it in there.
Roger that.
Yep.
Yeah, let's show that. Yeah, Alba, fucking Matty G, bro. What do you think, Alex? Matty G, that motherfucker is so fucking bad. That's
off.
You know what that is? Matty G is literally the result of massive partying and drug use and paranoia. He's the result of paranoia, massive paranoia. Yeah,
he's off a little bit, I think, for sure. But I mean, Doji F is flying, so that's pretty good.
Right.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, whether or not he shilled that coin or any other coin, whatever, it's just he had a lot of energy in the beginning, but problem is that these guys with energy come in and they don't know how to curate that energy, so they go off the rails.
Buy a bunch of drugs and shit.
They lose their shit. Their whole entire message gets lost when they push and they get popular. Like, because Matty G was popular as fuck at one time,
Yeah.
Because people are starving for information. And it's a big deal,
Now everybody's basically a pedo, according to him.
Right. Well, it's like, I will subscribe to some of that. I think there's a lot of people that need to be arrested. I don't mean like hundreds. I mean like thousands, tens of thousands of people need to be literally federally tried.
There's the Ghislaine people.
The shit that they're involved with. Yeah, you're talking about the big wigs on the Lolita Express, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. That's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. I'm talking about the everyday Joe that fucking literally were implicit in double counting fake ballots from China. Like those motherfuckers. They knew what they were doing, but they were told by their bigwigs. And so, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was doing what I was told to do. No, that's not a free pass. That's a federal fucking crime. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. So I'm waiting for the masses to get arrested and tried. We have to have something like that. If society has to carry on, we have to have a Nuremberg-esque trial, but way bigger. Yeah.
They need to put away everybody. They need to put away like HC. They need to put away Obama.
Tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people that need to be arrested federally. Normal Joes. And that also includes the medical field, too. A lot of people intubated people knowing that it was killing them.
Ooh,
remember the nurse videos? Remember all the videos of the nurses crying? Yeah, where the fuck did that go? Yeah, no, we haven't forgot. I haven't forgot.
That's gonna be pretty spicy when that happens.
Where's the Nuremberg trials for that shit? You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah.
What medicines are good for humanity, like HCQ, versus what medicines are bad, like all the other ones that they push on your nightly news commercials, and it's crazy. We got Jay Kill. He goes, let me bring this up.
Yeah, must have lost him. It's all you, Buster.
With Uncle Buster.
It's all Buster's show now.
Let's go.
What?
They're both gone. Oh, there he is.
We're coming at him. I don't know.
All right.
You were gonna say it was Buster's show.
Yeah. Well, he's in the hot seat today. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the captain's chair.
Welcome to Buster's Coffee Time.
never doubt.
He's the first mate on the ship of the ship of crypto. He's their first mate in the ship of crypto.
Bro, yeah. I'm taking a nap. I'm getting glitched out here. Fuck. Funny shit, guys. Okay, we're going on 2 hours, 57 minutes. Appreciate you guys. Got 23 viewers. Happy coffee time. Number 39. We love you.
It's more like lunchtime now.
There's so much shit to share. Right, we're on the West Coast. These motherfuckers, it's like 3 p.m. for these East Coasters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, we start off and, 12:03 shit, going strong. Let's go. But,
I guess Alan's still on it, right? So.
Yeah, dude, everybody's on. They're chilling, dude. People are diehards. I love you guys. So we could continue to ramble, or we could shut the fuck up and have a good Sunday. What do you want to do?
Let's do it.
Want to call it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Thanks, all you guys.
Yeah. Sean T in the car on the street, boots on the street. Let's go. All right, we'll go ahead and share this. We're gonna go ahead and ride this out. Anybody got to say any goodbyes or anything?
I'm gonna share that thing with you guys.
What thing?
Just a second. That 404. And you guys can read it.
Oh, we got to share that. So yeah, do that thing.
One second. Give me just a second. I should be able to do it here.
Yes, sir. Also, shout out to Bagman for passing up 40,000 subs. He's got 41.6K subs. So shout out, Bagman. Congratulations, bro. We love you.
I just passed 1,500.
You don't matter, Alex. Shut up. Shut your mouth. I'm kidding.
Oh, is that right? Good for you.
Congratulations.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Let me real quick. Present. Do I click present? Is that correct?
Yeah, present and then share screen, and then I'll pop it up.
All right. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Let's take a look here. I got to pop it up. We cannot see it.
Okay, 1 second.
So try it again, and then it should pop up on my side. Then I'll share it.
Do I click share there? Maybe I do. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Let me try one more time here.
Okay.
This is new to me, so first time.
You're okay. Worst case, you can go to private chat and give me the link, and then I can pull it up.
Damn it. Window or entire screen? Window. Let's try that.
You could do window. Make sure you click the share audio as well. Unless it's a picture, right?
It won't give me the option. It only gives me cancel. It doesn't even. Anyway, damn it. I tried.
Well, where would it be at, man? Do you have is it on Ripple's website or what is it? He cut himself. I love it. Go ahead, Alan, rejoin and then give me the link. Please and thank you. But guys, I do appreciate you guys joining us and staying on and listening and being part of this. So it's a big deal. It's been a big deal for a long time. Okay, Alan's back on. Go ahead, Alan.
All right, one more time.
Someone's eating crackers. Who the fuck's eating crackers?
Damn it, Alex. I'm kidding.
Love it.
Yeah, man, it won't let me click on that thing. This is
You're
crazy.
okay. Is it on their website? Maybe I can find it. Ripple.com.
I think so. Let me just get out of here and find out.
What is it? A 404? You said?
Yeah, it says. I can't read it. It's so small. It just says 404. It's got a bouncing bear on it. Who choose to lead must follow. But if you fail alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? In the question mark. If I knew the way, I would take you home. That's what it says. That's why I was hoping someone's seen it and can interpret it. Because
bro, you should tweet that, Alan. Tweet it, and I'll repost it.
Okay, I'll send it.
That's strange.
Yeah, tweet that.
That is really strange.
Extrabod had it. If you guys watch Extrabod,
he had it. He found it.
Yeah, it was.
Retweet this shit, dude.
One.
Let's fucking look at it. Did
That's
Extrabod
crazy.
tweet it, or was it on his? Was it on his YouTube?
It was on his YouTube video. I just screenshot off of people's videos. I can get a lot of information that way. I've been storing up all kinds of stuff. Like the patent documents, like the actual, the number of the patent. I'm trying to store up all this information, that way when someone brings up something that is, asked in the community, I've got some things that I can share like this, or a few other things. But anyway, I'm going to stop. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for the 25 that stuck it out and been here this whole time. This community is growing, and I love it. I love being a part of this community and sharing my knowledge and just being a part of you guys and what you have to bring to this community. And, I always say it, iron sharpens iron, and I'm here for you guys, whatever I can do to bring to the community. And I encourage everybody to do the same thing. So have a good night and good week coming, guys. Monday might be a little crazy, so buckle up.
Buckle up. Are you? Did you retweet that thing or no? We'll find it.
I'm
eventually.
going to. Nice. I will do it right now. Actually.
I was going to show it. So go ahead and do that.
Let me do that real quick. Let me get off the camera.
Let's show what the hell we're talking about and give him a little.
That's
little
an
taste.
easy way of doing it.
That's crazy, bro. Like Ripple, Ripple website, that's a big deal. So might as well talk about it. Let's see, very easy. Very easy.
Here we go. Coming to you.
Boom. All right, let's pull it up. Hey, there we go. What are we doing? Is this the one with the what are we looking at here? Is this a?
That's the one with the bear. That's what I just read to you guys. The 404. That was an error message that popped up on their website.
Let me.
Coincidental. There's some coincidental things to 404. The number. I'm so the gematria guys.
You DM'd me.
Deep dive into that.
Got it. Oh, boom. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and share that. Present. Boom.
I'm gonna share something else with you too that I found just very interesting.
Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, so this was what he's talking about. So this essentially is a 404 screen, pbs.twimg.com media. So are you saying this is from? Yeah, search.
That was an error that popped up on their website, and that 404 came up with that bottom, message there for the. I do believe it was for the community, really.
Right, and you got this weird, cryptic, crazy shit. It's funny how these like professional like corporations and shit get all cryptic and crazy too. It's
crazy?
Go ahead.
There was a rent-a-car commercial with the black dude. He's in some comedy movies, but he wears his jacket in the commercial. It's all those bears on his jacket. It's that blue fucking bear right there, all over his jacket.
Yeah.
Dude,
I need to find that commercial.
You got to watch Extrabot. I don't like listen to everything he says. I take everything with a grain of salt, guys. I listen to a lot of YouTubers on here, and I don't listen to everything they say, but I take in what I feel is something relevant to what's going on. And you get a little bit from everybody in the community, but he's got some pretty good stuff. He's got a lot of things to share that I think are on par. And I don't believe in everything he says, but it's another good person to get some nuggets from. Everybody in this community's got nuggets. There's about a good dozen of really good YouTubers that are spreading the message, so to speak, and sharing with the community what's really going on. So,
well, let's read this little paragraph again. You who choose to lead must follow, but if you fall, you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. What the fuck? Like,
I know.
Is that like a hat tip to all of us XRP army that see the vision? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that? What is that?
That's
funny.
exactly what it is to me.
Bro.
That's what I got out of it, and that's why I wanted to share.
Sounds like a riddle.
Hey, hang the fuck on. Well, remember
Sounds like
last
a riddle.
year we had the 2022. Brad Garlinghouse came on with that 2022.
Yeah,
symbol
the time
back,
clock, the word clock. Yeah.
And then there's this Dubai thing. We talked about the Phoenix will rise, and we had something of a Brad Garlinghouse had a Phoenix will rise, right? So I'm sharing this other one. Dubai's creating this city, and I just sent it to you in your private chat again. Of this looks like the Phoenix rising in this Dubai city. This was another thing that got shared that I think was very of a significance here. You'll have to blow it up because the image was just
So
a
what is
screenshot,
the deal? No, what is the deal with this photo right here?
The Phoenix. This is a city they're trying to. They're going to develop in Dubai, just like they did the islands out there.
Got it.
But it looks very similar to a phoenix rising out of the ashes.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan is like that. It's like a weird developer city.
Shoot.
James right, bro.
Kazakhstan.
No, Kazakhstan. They're weird. They're like
the city
super.
in Saudi Arabia or wherever. I think it's Saudi. It's called Neom, and it's going to be like 100-some miles long, and they're going to have like 50, 60 stories tall, and it's going to be all enclosed in like mirror or glass, so it doesn't look bad in the environment, but it's in a fucking desert.
Yeah, Astana, Kazakhstan, the city built from scratch with billions of petrodollars, a futuristic occult capital embracing the New World Order while celebrating the most ancient religion known to man, sun worship in Pharaoh. It's the Solomon's Temple. It has a Solomon's Temple, and it's huge or something like that.
Play this link, guys.
Going back to Bluebeam, I shared another one with you. There was an ad that came up just recently. I think it was for Oh man, I'm trying to remember. I share death with you. It is a 3D hologram of people above the Earth. You'll see the picture, and it's crazy. It's like showing you, hey, here's Project Bluebeam right here. We're advertising it on TV. Here's 2 photos of it. It's crazy. Wait till you see it.
You're good.
We got commercial. It comes on YouTube sometimes as an ad.
Here's the bear. Here's the bear symbolism right here that Buster popped up. Like,
there's hella shit in this commercial too.
Here, hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me. Oh, that guy. That's the Good Burger guy. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and play this. It's only 30 seconds. Here we go.
In the storied tradition of his great-great-grandmother, Goldie knows to never compromise. Too shabby. Too much. Too perfect. I can rent this.
Oh, I remember that commercial.
Absolutely.
What is this? Some kind of fairy tale? It's just right. Thank you. Book your Just Right rental at thrifty.com. Oh! Baby bear.
Let's go back again.
Tradition of his
boom. Got the keychain bear. Got the gold. Got the bear on his sunglasses. Porridge to go. All the bear symbolism. It's blue.
Even
yeah,
unbearable. And then when it goes to bear the cost,
great grandmother Goldie knows to never compromise.
Right there, unbearable. There's that one, and then the bear the cost.
Yeah, they're saying too expensive. That's BTC.
Yeah. Too shabby.
BTC. The Lambos.
Too much. Too perfect. I can rent this for that price?
Absolutely.
What is this? Some kind of fairy tale? It's just right.
It's just right. That's perfect. That's good shit. Good stuff. Uncle Buster dropping the fucking truth. Symbolism bombs. Boom. 3 hours, 11 minutes, 3:11. That's pretty satanic, isn't it? We should wait till 3:12 to close. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so
it's funny because when that commercial came out, I was like, what the fuck? I looked all over for that 404 because I remember when I could not find that 404 anywhere. The 404 picture, but I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went back, I'm like, dude, this is just like this commercial with that. It's like that 404, but I could not find that on the internet.
Do you mind if I retweet that publicly, Alan?
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. So I'll pull this up. I'll save it. Okay, we're going to do...
This is exactly why I do screenshots, guys. I mean, I'm giving you an idea. You know, so what I do is I have a phone and I have my TV. I have my TV streaming this, or not this, but I have my TV I'm watching on, but my phone, I can sit there and watch the video on, and while something pops up, I will literally just take a screenshot of it. And that way I got the information instantaneous. I can go back through the screenshots that I took to get the information that I got, and I didn't miss anything.
Rye Guy, shout out to Rye Guy. He beat me to it. He got it. Boom, there it is. So I retweeted it. So it's on Twitter, guys, that screenshot. That's beautiful.
And shout out to Extra Vod because he's the one that shared it.
Yeah, gotta love Extra Vod. Everybody's just
right
like,
on.
Everybody's talk shit about that little Chinaman. He's fucking beautiful. I love that guy. Fucking, what's his name? Well, he got doxxed a while back. I forgot his real name. He got doxxed like last year or some shit. But like, did the enthusiasm coming out of Extra Vod, bro? If it wasn't for Extra Vod, like, it would be harder to be excited. That motherfucker, and all he does is just like he takes crypto Twitter and just disseminates it. He just shares what he sees. Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! It's not that the information is not there, and it's not like it's not an oh my god. It's just people. It's weird. People are fucking lazy. They want answers from people that just disseminate information. It's like the influencers. The influencers don't have the answers. They're just talking about their take on it. And
I'm lazy.
Fuck
I'm
you,
lazy.
Shut up.
We're like a fire under your ass.
Where's the answers? Who's they, Berserker? Who's they? Oh, I love it. Okay, so without further ado, what do we got going on here? You guys good?
Jim D said that what's his name is dead. Matty G.
Matty
Just
G.
saw a tweet that Matty G. No, he's not dead. He's fucking trying to create hype. That guy's nuts. He made a new channel called Alba News, ABLA. I don't even want to like shout this out, but he fucking made a new channel and he's talking in the third person about himself. That's how crazy Matty G is, and he's just trying to make hype.
Okay.
He lost followers and he started losing money online, and that was it. You know, fucking Zeno comes in.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Right, he's cuckoo. What up, Zeno?
Like, what up?
What do you got, bro? You're coming in last minute, bro. What's up?
What's
up, Zeno?
No, I just finally had a minute to actually jump in. I've been hanging out with the kids. I popped in earlier, and I was like, "Oh man, I kind of want to hang out," but I fucking got shit. I got,
Good dad, spending time with the kids, man. Teaching them
That's right.
Good shit.
They're settled down though. I got one in there watching their show, and then the other one's in here watching his show, playing with his dart guns, and so they're good now.
Nice. And they don't have their tablet
Right on.
brainwashing them. They're actually playing with real toys. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. All right. So without further ado, what do we got? We got something? You guys good? You guys Gucci?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to walk this out. Let's go ahead and play that funny ass shit again. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll walk it out. We love you guys. Listen to this. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us for Coffee Time number 39. We'll see you on Wednesday.
It's me. I'm the one out here putting the work in behind the scenes, trying to save crypto, while these devils, Sam Bankman-Fried, Brian Armstrong, they're trying to permanently ruin it. This is not about money for me. I hope you guys understand this. I'm here fighting for you. It's me. This guy, these freaking glasses on, this douchebag, is out here trying to tell you that only the suits know what to do. Only the suits. Only the people who have all the money. They're the ones who can determine what happens. No, our bill is for the people. And you're going to find this out. I don't represent the people. The fuck I don't. The fuck I don't. I'm the one out here putting the work in behind the scenes, trying to save crypto, while these devils, they're trying to permanently ruin it.
Still XRP 2021 to infinity. Guess who's back? Let's go. It's back. Ain't no mansions just yet, but watch when I lift off in my rocket ship or in my private jet. You gon' be like, damn, I should've just held. Why did I sell? Why you crying now when I told you so? In my bag so packed, they on overload. In my flare bag here, then you said it was a scam. Now how I look with my moon diamond fam, and it's still XRP to my dying hands. And you just got played cause you ain't buy no hands. Manipulators in the back with silent hands. In the flood about to burst like broken dams. And if you didn't get a bag, get a backup plan. And joining with the army, the only chance you'll have. And when you finally hear about, I'll have a platinum plaque. But I'll be up in the stars to keep your platinum plaques. I'm representing for the holders all across the globe. Stuffing bags and enjoying the show. I got no time for no haters, man, it's time to go. You should have been getting bags on the low.
BG 123, SEC can stop us. Gonna blow XRP flying high, never shy. Keep on, like tide coming on. And BG gets a switch, the price moves, it's on. 2, digit 3, digit 4, digit 5, digit doesn't matter what we do. When it goes, it's all legit. Madam Real's on the train, left the stage. Hang tight, XRP, world domination. Every coin rally up to all-time high. We hold the L till the day that we die. Still XRP and never, ever faded. Vincent Wilson said 20K is life cheating by the tip, by the bottom, man, hold tight. XRP will move cause we always right. What good luck, sun's out so sunny, and I don't give a fuck with what you do with your money.
I'm representing for the holders all across the globe. Stuffing bags and enjoying the show. I got no time for no haters, man, it's time to go. You should have been getting bags on the low. I'm representing for the holders all across the globe. Stuffing bags and enjoying the show. I got no time for no haters, man, it's time to go. You should have been getting bags on the low.
Yo, being said in the brain, don't miss the train.
That train is on the way out.
Tails. I'm still not tripping, still secure the bag while he's dipping, still holding strong, not slipping, accumulating while they innovating. It's really blatant, they trying to test your patience. You sold your bag and just sealed your fate, trying to buy back on a later date. I got no time to waste, get the bags on delay. We can blow any day, selling crypto is a no-no. Better if you hold up versus trickle than a puddle. Right before the flood, there's gonna be flood. Representing for the crypto fam, it's always love. It's XRP to the death of me. Shit coins, hope you rest in peace. I got that standard secret recipe. Backpack, I'm feeling arrogant. Hit the exchange, gotta pick up something elegant. Heaven sent development for settlement is buying my new residence. It's evident. Anything else is just irrelevant.
I'm representing for the holders all across the globe. Stuffing bags and enjoying the show. I got no time for no haters, man, it's time to go. You should have been getting bags on the low.
Kumanda ka na sa akin, ika'y sumama. Dalian mo, halika na sapagkat ang tren ay paris na. Lady E, ako'y nagbabalik galing sa kalawakan. As you can see, as you see, FUD keep trying to bait me, but all the strong hands here and that's a fact, baby. And still XRP ahead of the game, still winning. All my bags stay bulging cause I'm not budging. Choo-choo, yeah, I'm riding this train with my crypto addicts until we all go levitating in the space that will save the human race. Now your heart is spacing, wishing you bought a bag while it's still dipping. I see you're drilling over there while I'm skinny dipping. Looking forward for abundant living, envisioning my crypto future with my third optic. I'm low basic, and if you can't see that, then get a LASIK. XRP, numero uno, yeah, still
I'm
got it.
representing for the holders all across the globe. Stuffing bags and enjoying the show. I got no time for no haters, man, it's time to go. You should have been getting bags on the low.
XRP still the leader, with Confederated futures. SEC all defeated, raise the banner to the bleachers. Rats sipping margaritas, chilling, kissing senoritas. David Schwartz spills tequila on these South Island beaches. Get some cash, fill a bag, bump the bag, man, it's tanking, we just laugh. They feel mad at the wealth we generate. When it's time, you can't reach us past the sky. Beyond Venus, we all rise with the feeling that's the mind.
Always remember.
I don't give a fuck about what you do with your money!